Should be fine now. Boop. No, it's not fine. I don't have a fucking Elgato again. There you go. I think it's fine. Alright, I think it's fine. I didn't buy new games. This is not true. I did not buy new games.
Uh-huh.
I did buy Okami.
Every time you see Uno, you're jarred.
I did buy Okami, and I'm thinking about streaming it because I really like Okami a lot.
I haven't played Okami. I really
It's
want to.
really good. I love this game. It's so...
It's very pretty.
It's really pretty. Alright, let's start it. Oh yeah, I was playing Formula 1. Don't mind me.
Have you seen the opening to this game?
No!
Oh, I'm muting. I'm letting you listen to this.
Connecting to network. Sure, why not?
Atlas.
Oh yeah, the voice acting. Forgot about that.
Here's another one. One time for the mind now.
Ah, the music, I love it already.
Let's go. And a win with a flow, double trouble on a go poses, kick posing, opposing against these foes. Please know I'm a poses, the crew rap on the concrete jungle.
Ah, that music.
What
I
an
re-
absolute bop.
Persona 4, dancing all
Okay, I can
night.
share my thing, but you'll have the follow bar on the top.
No, that's absolutely fine. I'm excited for you to see Yosuke dancing. I love him. I love him so much.
Okay, give me just a moment to share that.
Oh, are you playing the story mode today, or are you just playing free dance?
I mean, I'm probably gonna do story mode, I guess.
Oh, pop off.
I guess. In P4D, there are two primary modes, the story mode and free dance, where you can enjoy dance gameplay. Really? In a dancing game,
Don't know.
enjoying dance gameplay.
I
It's
thought
like a
this was an
preferred
all-out
option in
attack
the menu.
game.
First of all, I have to turn this down a bit, probably. It's actually very
Yeah,
loud
so,
on my end.
I don't know if you can lower the voice volume. Oh, you can, yeah. So they talked a lot in this game. Like, if you thought they talked a lot in the other games, they talk a lot. So I would do the L1 R1 button stretch. This is very helpful.
But do you have to do
That's
both?
true. No. You can still do the joystick. This just makes it so you can also do L1 R1. Not both at the same time, just one or the other.
I'll try, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it.
If you enable it, it doesn't do anything besides make it so you have another button to use, in case you need it.
I can see it's literally like a port of the PS Vita version.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can see it with the menu. It's like very big.
Yeah, the text is very large. It's
Oh, you have to buy the costume.
You have to buy everything. And
Ooh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the home shopping show.
Yeah, of course.
America's amazing commodity.
Of course. Of course.
here he is.
With a live
the one time they gave Tanaka a voice.
We'll show you great items, prices. Oh,
Yeah, so these items are basically, remember the custom difficulty and support items in P5D and 3D?
Yeah.
This is them. Yeah.
Okay. Revival bead, you can actually just buy that. Just love it already. Alright. The mystic.
Ironically, the way you unlock the revival bead in the shop is by losing a
This-
stage.
It's there's a mistake. It's you Narukami. No, it's Chad
My
Narukami.
beloved?
It's Chad Narukami. There's
Absolutely.
there's a mistake here. Oh yeah,
My
my
beloved has joined the call.
I forgot I
Hello.
put my chats there because of Pokemon Snap. The chat will be really badly placed anyway.
Oh.
I might just hide the chat this time. If there is a chat actually.
I can't see the chat's fine. I keep telling you, just put the chat in the middle of the screen and everything will work out.
What?
Hmm?
It's a good talk.
I am on the charge. I'm still dying. I hate it here.
I'm gonna bump you guys because I clean
No.
well.
I hope you weren't bumping, that's pretty rude.
Yeah. Why do I have you at 120, Arsene? That's a really good question.
Because I'm quiet.
I guess. Alright, story mode. In story mode, you can enjoy the story of P4D. First, select mode to
The
proceed.
story mode, you can enjoy the story.
Yeah,
wow,
apparently.
imagine that.
The mode will affect only story mode and is separate from free dance.
hope so. Both.
What's the difference?
Both.
Zach?
There is like easier. Standard is harder.
Wait, what?
I recommend standard. Standard's better.
Chapter 01. That's already good to see this. Okay, you can just change it. Chart easy, normal.
Yeah, basically, beginner mode will make it so that you have to do less and do less stages, but standard mode is like you do them all, and you can change difficulty and stuff. It's nice.
Like that, and change it if needed.
Ironically, P4D is one of those games where easy mode feels like normal, normal feels like hard, and hard is just a bitch.
Well then, that concludes this audition.
Yeah.
We'll contact you individually with your results after some time.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, sir.
Take care now.
Thanks for everything. Thank you for staying.
Funny dancing games.
Thanks for everything. Holy shit, cutscenes! No, I'm kidding.
Hog. Is that Dream?
Maybe? I don't know. Is Persona 4 Dream?
Face reveal. I know, it's Persona 4 Dream face reveal.
A weird dream with 2 murders. God, watch your step.
Funny haha dancing game.
Oh, nice.
Yup.
Oh, you love to see it.
Funny haha. Sure.
God,
Look, my happy spin off. Persona 4.
from the studio. Hey,
you're roboting, by the way.
Oh no, hold on.
Hey, have you heard that rumor? Huh? Which one? When you look at some website at midnight, there's this weird video that plays on its
A
own.
weird website at midnight?
It's hard to really make out much at first, but you can totally see this idol who should be dead dancing in it. When you watch the video to the end, supposedly you get taken away to the other side, and you never wake up.
Is it better by chance?
Yes.
Okay, let me know if something happens again. Yeah, my phone's a little wonky, but what of my electronics isn't?
But like seriously, a story in dancing game?
Yeah. It's surprisingly dark for a dancing game, and they try to like explain why they dance. It's really great. I love it.
When you awaken, you are greeted with an unfamiliar sight. The floor, walls, even the ceiling, everything in the mysterious room is colored a deep ultramarine. Before you sits a familiar, unfamiliar woman.
Oh,
Danny DeVito.
welcome to the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. You can see it's a PS Vita game because it's a fucking 2D thing.
Don't worry, this is merely a dream. The you in the real world is sound asleep.
Me too, man. Me too.
Having said that, you're no guest of this room.
She fixes you with a piercing stare, as if appraising you before continuing on.
Perhaps you've gone astray in your dream and wandered into a realm beyond your ken. This is the Velvet Room, a place that exists between dream and reality.
Mind and matter.
and matter.
Every game.
No one, only those who have agreed upon some
Even the
form of
spin-offs,
contract
they
will
have
come
to say
here.
it.
Even in fucking Strikers. Twice she said it. After
This
saying
game is doing its very best.
she turns her gaze downward, as if in contemplation.
But nothing meaningless happens in this room. If you are here, there must be a reason for it. Very well. I'll use this as an opportunity to tell you of a guest we once hosted here.
The woman before you, how do you say that? Straightens.
Yeah, straightens.
Her posture slightly, then faces you directly. It seems she's going to tell you a story about someone other than yourself. No shit! Who does she intend to tell you about?
Yes, I know just whose story to relate.
She's doing her best.
This is the tale of an unforgettable guest who kindled within
I love Margaret in general. She's such a great character.
It's the tale of an unforgettable guest who kindled within my heart a flame that none of our countless visitors can match.
I knew him.
Oh,
As you
I also
know
like how
Kami.
they
No, it's
mirrored the
Chad.
image, so there's two disco balls.
there is.
In overcoming a terrible ordeal that befell a certain town.
Yeah, I'm
formed an
looking. Is there any
irreplaceable
difference?
bond
Did they
with his
really just
friends.
mirror the image?
I mean,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure both sides are the exact same.
Yeah, no, it is. It is
With
mirror.
Every trial, even when facing an adversary with inhuman powers,
Wow, spoilers.
they remained undaunted throughout.
I can't believe it.
You see,
Wow,
perhaps?
spoilers in my dancing game?
I'm not surprised. You could have no notion of what I'm speaking of, after all. In that case, I will show you a glimpse into the story after they overcame their ordeal.
When the woman raises her hand, brilliant light slowly floods your surroundings.
You've now gone blind. You must dance blind. Go ahead.
No notion presses back.
This is not the story of the ordeal they faced.
Basically,
Must only
sorry,
pass to the
I'm not
past.
spoiling this game. Basically,
Yeah.
One might think of it as a festival
One
they
might think of it
performed.
as a festival.
risk of
Well,
their
no,
own
that was
lives.
Persona 3 FES. But thank you, you tried.
Thank you. Try again.
yeah, sorry, I just
I'm
started a new game. It's story mode in a dancing game, but yeah. Is it a little quiet? Yeah, okay, let me bump it
They
up.
really shouldn't add a story mode to dancing games because this.
I'm gonna say it. You know, I know it's a different game technically, but I'm still upset that the FES in Persona 3 FES stands for Festival and not for everyone's souls. I still think that's upsetting.
I I just thought it was just a misspelling of like the hat Fez. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, because that's what it would be based on. It's actually about pheasants, not about the meaning of life or anything. But
What else is Persona about? It's just about having cool hats, isn't it?
It says you and his friends. What do you mean? It's chat. No, I'm kidding.
Chad and his friends.
I like what it says you, so if you're not paying attention, you're just like, oh yeah, me, my friend.
Me and my friends.
Production company Takura Production Practice Studio. About half a year has passed since we solved the case that took place in the peaceful rural
Spoilers.
town of Inaba.
Can't believe it.
Certification has been over for a while, but the heat still clings. Clings. Today we had come
Yes.
to a certain production company's office for
Clong.
a particular purpose.
Clang,
Clang.
clang.
Rise sounds very late. It's past time for our
Keen-eyed
lesson.
friend.
Oh yeah, it's not the same
I
voice
like
actor,
how-
right?
Yeah, I like how they call Naoto Keen-Eyed Friend, but then immediately the next line name her. It's like, why didn't you just call her Naoto to begin with?
Because they didn't know.
Upon saying so, Naoto
Okay.
looks up at the clock on the wall. Naoto Shirogane, she's an underclassman and 1 year younger than me, but she's a detective and 5th generation of the distinguished Shirogane family.
Yeah, but who am I? I haven't played the other Persona game.
So true, so
When I
right.
first met her, she had problems with how others saw her and presented herself as an adult man. Now though, she's shifted away from that. I nod to Naoto before taking out my own cell phone, scanning the backlit screen.
No text or voicemail from her. What about
Scanning
you?
the phone, because it is a phone.
Me neither, it seems. I wonder if something happened.
Well, Sora, it's 6 months after the things in Persona 4, so she would have faced herself already.
Yeah. To be fair, they are wearing their dancing outfits, so it
In
is
that
different.
case,
I believe,
I think you'd be the first one Rise
Well,
on
to
the
be
contest.
fair,
They-
to be fair, Naoto would wear that every day.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the funniest part about this game is it tries really hard to explain everything. Like, they even explain why they're wearing the same outfits from their old school. It's like, you don't have to tell us why.
Rise
At least they're
Kuchikawa,
trying,
she's an
yes.
underclassman and a year younger than me, like Naoto. She's a teen idol famous across Japan, working under this company, Takura Productions. Just like Naoto, she had her own issues to deal with. When we first met her, Rise had been on hiatus from her work as an idol. However, the year we spent together helped her grow, and she's currently in the midst of making her comeback to showbiz. Actually, Rise's comeback is essentially the reason ordinary high school students like us are here in the first place.
Should I give her a call?
No, we can wait a little longer.
The fact that it's not the same VA, I don't like it.
I hope the stream did not hear me mute for a second.
Her work
I
schedule
don't
is
want the
tight
beeps
begin
to
with.
appear.
It's us who are imposing on her time. Or rather, it's me.
Listen, I've been bumping the audio and it's way too loud for me. I can't bump the audio more. Like,
Why not?
because that means I'm gonna lose my ears.
But why?
I hate when that happens. Just find them again.
I
Easy.
Exactly. I don't see how this
I
is such a
don't
big
want
issue.
to laugh about that.
Why? You shouldn't laugh anyway, it's not a joke. Being deadly serious. If you lose something, you should just find it. It's pretty
There you go.
logical.
I bump it even more, but we'll see.
No, here, there's
My
you don't-
finger
you don't see
hovers
sound
over the
usually.
call button, but I stop at Naoto's words and put myself away into my pocket. It's true, Rise must be
The age of cell phones.
must be very busy. It may be better to wait a bit longer and see what happens. Just as I'm thinking this, Naoto moves onto another conversation topic.
This still seems so hard to believe. For me, of all people, to be standing in a production studio awaiting dance lessons.
I don't like the voice. I'm sorry.
I couldn't have pictured it either. If it wasn't for Rise's comeback performance.
The Love Meets
Well, I guess
Bonds
you just have to get
Festival.
used to it.
They're calling it LMB for short, correct?
No. I don't want
Hell.
to.
It seems to be a momentous occasion. I've heard TV crews will be there on the day of the concert.
I mean, in the original Persona 4, it was Anna Graves.
I don't know. That's right, we'll be participating as backup dancers in a performance at LMB, the debut show for Reese's comeback. Of course, Reese's aside, we're all just amateurs. We're going to need a lot of practice before we can handle a real show. So far, our practice has been extremely rigorous, and it's still continuing on now.
Ballroom dancing I could have managed, but I'm
Yeah,
entirely
so,
useless at this.
Persona 4, Persona 4 Rena, and Golden all had Anna Graves, and then they replaced her for a person named Valerie Arem in the dancing game, and then the
Felt much more at ease fighting
Laz
monsters in a
Blue,
strange
Persona 4
world
Rena
than
Ultimax,
I feel
etc.
Why do they have to dance again in this plot? Apparently to be backup dancer.
Super late. I'm so sorry.
Nothing to do with, you know.
Glamorous
end of the world or
girl.
Rise-san,
Yeah, Rise is
oh,
teaching
thank
them how to
goodness
dance
you're
for to
all
be
right.
background dancers.
How to
Mama's
dance,
game just wouldn't
move feet,
Were
end
you
of
two waiting
conversation.
long?
In the context, it is cute though, because it does imply that Rise wanted
it
her
wasn't
friends
that
to
long.
dance with her. I think that's very
Yeah.
cute.
So it's not some dance to kill enemies thing. Oh, you'll see, the plot will thicken.
I think the
Just
funniest
give it a
part
minute.
about
It was pretty
the
late, so I
the
figured
funniest
you'd
part
be
about the
back.
dancing game is hearing Yu's voice actor try not to sound like Adachi. Because in the original voice,
We don't hold
in
it
the original
against
game, he voiced
With the
both
music
characters,
festival
so he
right
had to
around
make
the
sure they
corner,
sounded
he must
distinct.
be overwhelmed with all the preparations. After all,
No,
it's not just we two
Yu
who've
is
been
still Johnny
supervising.
Youngbosh. Yosuke is still,
I've heard that you're making time to give lessons
why
to
am I
the
brain
other
farting on
Senpai as
this?
well.
I
He's
love the
still
voice actor. Yosuke's
so
you're
bad.
Lowenthal, right? You're Lowenthal.
This notice
I can't believe
says we
Spider-Man
three
was in Persona
aren't
4.
we three aren't the only ones of our friends who are participating in this LMB festival.
Wait, does that mean the new
Mm.
Spider-Man game's a Persona 4 reference?
Yes,
Don't-
absolutely.
For fuck's sake. The
They
members
say,
of the
you know-
investigation team, our friends who help solve countless cases in distant Inaba, will be performing at this festival as well.
Persona 4 had the word swing in it, and that means that Spider-Man swinging is a reference to Persona 4 Golden on the PC and PS.
Yusuke, Chie, Yukiko, Kanji, and Teddy, even now, the 8 of us are practicing our dance moves daily. Though Risa is busy with work, she's been going back and forth between here and Inaba to help teach our friends in the country.
Well, everyone's pitching in to help me.
For real?
Senpai, Naoto-kun, my friends in Inaba.
Alright, for real?
Real?
For real?
I want all of us to be our absolute
For
best
deal?
on stage, so I'll do whatever
Deal?
I can to help achieve that.
For
Chuck
Peel?
Reese.
Man, the festival producer's been a real pill about it. Just a minute ago, she was going on and on about throwing our money away on amateurs. It was like I wasn't in the room. I was seriously seeing red.
Well, at least it's not fucking Ryuji dancing. You can call that
It's like,
dancing.
I was
Reminds
seriously
me of,
seeing red.
And then she'll see how amazing all of you are.
You're a true professional.
God, I just love this game, man.
You know it. So you can't slack off either, Naoto-kun.
Correction, you
Come
love
on,
Persona.
let's get this rehearsal started.
So true, so true.
Oh, good. All three of you are here.
The studio doors open, cutting off Reese's words. The man poking his head through the doorway might be the only other friendly face here besides Reese in this unfamiliar studio.
Lee,
You
you
know-
did Rise's social link in P4G, right?
Well, I didn't do the romance, but
But did you do the social link? I can't remember. Either
Yeah,
way, this is
I
the same
did-
Inoue-san. This is her
I did
manager.
every investigation team. The only one I didn't have is the other people.
Okay, well, yeah, this is the same guy that appeared in that social link.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Unisom?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hey girls, it's been forever.
Hey, girl. The little Inoue gives us enters the room we're in. There are a
He's
number
like
of
so-
girls
so
behind
good.
him, but I don't recognize
I'm
any
sorry
of them.
to interrupt your practice, Yukun and Naoto-kun.
Ah, Rise-san's manager.
Oh,
Could you spare a moment of your time? There are some people I'd like to introduce you both to.
They're another idol group with Takara Productions. They'll be performing at LMB too.
Ryuji no Kendo. God damn it.
I like how there's just two mops in the background, the exact same mop. But
Oh yeah,
twice.
so random design.
Character creator
random
on
girl
Final
design.
Fantasy 14.
Allow me to introduce who the I don't care.
These are the next generation
Naomi
of idols
Nakahara,
following in
Konami
Risei-chan's
Usagi.
footsteps.
Oh, he went too fast.
I don't care.
My god, it's random person number 1, random person number 2, and random person number 3 and 4. They're like my favourite anime protagonists.
Default me A, default me B.
Yeah, so they're Reese's
They have
juniors.
names.
The 4 girls, clearly all part of the same group. Smile at us, dressed
Oh,
in matching
Sora.
costumes. How is that matching? It's not matching.
I still think the girl on the far left looks like an adult Minako from P3K.
Absolutely it is. This isn't good.
Mhm.
I'm not an expert on the showbiz world to begin with, but there's no way I know about them. Is it
Sorry,
rude to tell
so
actual
why?
teens idols to their face what I don't know, that I don't know them? If Yusuke were here right now, things would be different. He would already be saying that. However,
right now, he'd be
Baka comes
simping.
from an unexpected place. Naoto is the one to speak up, previously lost in thought next to me.
Oh, sorry, can you actually not? Oh, I'm sorry.
I've seen them on TV before. As I recall, they're members of Konami Kitchen.
My mic's
Wow,
slightly a
Natsu-kun,
bit
that's
muffled.
Right. You sure do your homework on this stuff. But it's just you 4? Where's Konami?
Well, you have to decide. Like, either you're saying it's too low or it's too high. Like, seriously, like I can't be bothered anymore.
It's both at the same time. It's very
Konami-chan's
simple.
doing PR right now for her solo photo book that's out soon.
They're full volume. I cannot do more.
Every time Sora sends a new message, his first icon goes away, so it keeps just going back and forth.
Like, they're full volume. I can't put more.
Wait, am I also too quiet? Oh.
Like, I have no clue what's happening then. It's literally my mixer, but my mixer is full volume as well, so... Konami Kitchen, I recall... It's already, like, for me, like, even on the mixer from Streamlab, it's too high. I should turn it down. I recall hearing that name. I see, they're the members of that group. If I remember right, they're a popular idol group made to center around Kanami Mashita, another of Risei's juniors. The 4 girls Inoue-san brought here make up the group Kanami Kitchen, minus Kanami-san herself right now. No shit.
You know, Inoue-san, you've been pushing Konami too much lately. I don't think having her take on every job she's offered is a good thing.
You don't mince words, do you, Tomoe-chan?
When I listen to the VODs, it sounds fine, so I don't know.
Well, I have to be direct. LMB is just around the corner. Do you understand that even now we're behind on rehearsing?
Oh, I do. Trust me. I know how big that event is going to be for your group.
God, the idol scene is
Hey,
rough.
I wanna do photo book
Like,
work
even in
too.
real life,
I wanna wear
idols
lots of outfits
just
like cute
Especially-
absolutely have it rough.
All right,
Mhm.
Sumomo-chan, just calm down. If a job like that comes in, I'll
So
make
when do
sure
I
you get a
dance?
crack at it.
Never.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, the story is long, like about 10 hours long.
But when
yeah,
do I dance?
The start's pretty slow. There's like at least 30 minutes of story between each song.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
They're supposedly Reese's
Coach, you
juniors, but I can't get a read on any on their actual ages. It's a little baffling. How old are they actually? Oh wow, it's the internet.
I'd say the
Are they
dancing is
actually?
you give about one song in between 30 minutes of story. So if you want a dancing stream, I'd say go free mode. But if you want stories, then
If I'll be speaking
sit
directly to
tight.
them, how polite should I be? Well, you Narukami, you probably can just ask that and they won't think badly about it. Well, I'm thinking
Just
it
carrying stats
over.
that follow.
Naoto, who seems startled by their presence in a completely different way, mutters, somewhat taken aback.
This is a bit overwhelming. It's like being in a room with 5 Risei-sans.
Wow.
Am I that much like them? Is that
No, that wasn't my intent at all.
I love Naomi so much.
So this guy's Yusan?
If I recall Inoue-san's earlier introduction, this aggressive girl must be Tamami-san. After walking over towards us, she looks into my face and stares intently at me. Did I do
Into my
something
face?
to offend her? Yeah, you're probably like dating Rise.
Is something wrong?
I'm not falling for it. You seem way too cool. I don't like it one bit. Jeez, there she goes again. I'm sorry, Senpai. She's always quick to pick fights with anyone and everyone.
Yeah, so basically, you is dating Rise. That's why she's mad.
By the way, be careful to hold the triangle button because it goes by quickly. Like,
No, I want to hit it.
I played through this. Yeah, I played through this story a few times, so I just skipped through it all yesterday, and I beat the story in the span of like 2.5 hours because
Wow.
it was so quick. To
I
skip.
see, so that's the kind of girl she is. When I nod at Rise's words, Tamami-san dramatically points at me. What now?
Just you wait, Yusan.
Alright.
The next time I see you, I'll have a herd of boys with me. All of them better and dreamier than
Yeah,
you.
so basically she's jealous. Okay.
It'll be a boy trail that goes so far back you can't see the end. Like a goldfish's you-know-what.
The air in the room goes frigid at Tamami-san's bizarre example. Was that intentionally awkward, or should I say something and back her up?
I'm sorry. Tamami-chan isn't very good at metaphors.
Hey, why'd you go with you-know-what? Are we not supposed to say goldfish poop?
Well, I don't think saying poop in and of itself would damage an idol's image. Though, when you go out of your way to avoid saying it like that, it just calls more attention to it.
So it's not about her liking you, but her not having someone while Rise does. Yep, I think so.
Yeah, they're pretty jealous of Risa because Risa is like a star idol and they're new to the group. They
Oh,
are the
God.
background band.
What's that? That's shaking. Wow, nice PS Vita game.
Yup.
Momo-san darts away as Tamami-san chases her, while Tomoe-san watches in exasperation. This suddenly
The
became a
funniest
sketch
thing-
comedy. That's when the last member, standing next to Inoue-san, stepped forth and smiles cheerfully. Her name was
Step
right.
4.
Nozomi-san.
Come now, everyone. A lady should always be graceful.
The funniest part about this being a Vita port is the fact that the notes, like the way the notes are laid out, is so clearly meant to be on a small screen. So when you're playing it on TV, it's so stressful.
Oh, I can't wait with my my big TV. Yeah, great.
It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh boy.
I hope to make an impression on you.
I think
I
on
see.
PS, they're, on
No wonder
PC it's
she's
definitely better.
she's part of the same group as the other three. Nozomi-san seemed at first glance like someone you could talk to normally as opposed to her colleagues, but it seems she won't be a cakewalk either. Nato must have been thinking the same thing. When I look to her, she's desperately trying to relax her frozen expression as she responds to Nozomi-san.
Yes, well then.
So she's trying so hard to be confident. Let her live.
All right, that's enough, everyone. They're just amateurs, so try not to bother them too much.
Oh, it's no bother. We're fine. Right, Senpai?
No. It was nice.
Yeah, it's no trouble.
Such a mature response. I like what I'm seeing.
Alright.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, Reese is jealous. There we go.
You two gotta know when to
Yeah.
put the brakes on these girls. If you don't, we'll
Person
never hear
says
the end of it.
anything.
Oh?
Who are these people anyway, Rise-senpai?
Say something. Oh no. Who are
I heard
these
they're your
people
friends,
anyway?
but they're not your boyfriends, are they? Of course not. I mean, how would that even be possible?
Reese, stop lying.
But they are all important to me. They're my friends, more precious to me than anything.
Give it a second.
For a moment, the four of them are at a loss of words upon hearing Reese. An odd silence settles. What's wrong? I don't think what she said was that weird.
Friends, huh?
That sounds so nice.
Then again, You could say you senpai.
There it is.
Yeah. There she is.
Yeah, there it is.
Ooh, is that so? That's a big no-no, Rise senpai.
Cutting off my train of thought, Rise grabs my arm and clings like usual. I know that she's just joking, but Rise, can an idol like you afford to do something like that in front of other people?
Joking. Just joking, of course.
Are they officially dating at that point? I mean, I don't think so, because she clearly said she has no boyfriend, but it's the canon romance in regular
There's
P4.
no canon romance in any of the games, but Risa is the more likely out.
Well, it's like saying, oh yeah,
there's no canon in P5.
Her feelings are
Makoto.
her feelings are definitely canon. Like her feelings towards him are definitely canon. I think his feelings are not.
I mean, when you see P5 and you play P5S, it's clearly said that Makoto is more likely to be the canon one.
Oh,
Just-
absolutely.
Just
Makoto's
talk to
definitely
her.
the Joker.
Talk to her in Shibuya when she's next to the theater, and you'll see she's literally like it pretty
Yeah.
obvious.
As much as I would love for Makoto and Joker to be dating, it definitely, sadly, is not immediately canon. They definitely leave it up to interpretation, but they still nudge you, saying like it's technically not.
And technically in P3 there's canon ones, but you know, door.
Everyone in P3 is canon. You quite literally are forced to date everyone.
No, I was more talking about, you know. Well, there's
Oh yeah. You know
two
what?
that
You're
make
right.
sense. There's two that literally, if you play FES, there's two that makes really, like, that's basically the two. But yet again,
Yeah.
a door. That's it.
Absolutely. Not once, not ever have I seen someone love furniture that much.
The members of Kanaman Kitchen reply in unison, and bow before promptly and smoothly fitting out their.
I can't get over the two mops in the background. They're the exact same sprite.
What you mean? One is smaller than the other.
Well, yeah, they minimized it in Photoshop.
Hey, Zach, if you look closely, the chairs on the left also are the same one.
Oh, absolutely, but at least they put things on it. They could have changed the color of the handlebar of the mop or something, you know? Just copy paste the color red.
Maybe it's odd, but ever since I started coming to Takura Production, I've seen a lot of people here automatically shift gears like this. They really are professionals. I suppose it goes to show that even these girls are entertainers through and through. Oh, it's not me. I
They
can tell you
stream on
that.
Twitch.
No, that's Akane.
The TV spot for Ellen
Oh,
is
true,
gonna
true,
start
true.
airing today.
Spoilers.
She quite literally does.
It really does.
I'll never get over people spelling Aegis like Aegis, because then I start thinking about Xenoblade. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
no,
both
I
spellings of
I do
Aegis make
this.
sense.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I type Aegis like Pira and Mitra, but I'm like,
Mhm.
no, this is with an I. Hello, Mary.
Oh no,
Yes,
actually both
I'm
are
the
correct, because
same.
the AE spelling is used in the Japanese copies. AI is used in like Europe and America.
You should let
I mean,
So
fair
both
enough.
are right.
It'll be broadcast across Japan, so they should be able to see it in Inaba too.
Hello, Mari. It's been a while.
Nice. Thanks, Inoue-san.
I have to sneeze. Hold on, I'm gonna mute.
Inoue-san is the last to leave, and we're back to just the three of us in the studio. The sudden quiet is like the aftermath of a storm. Naoto mumbles, almost involuntarily. Yeah, nailed it.
TV commercial. Oh, that's what we filmed the other day, yes? It's really going to appear on TV.
Oh no, it's going to appear on TV. Uh-oh.
Is it finally hitting
Uh-oh.
you?
Uh-oh,
That's
uh-oh.
right. All our smiley
I wonder
faces
at what
will
time
be
it's
on
gonna
TVs
appear
all
on the
across
TV.
Japan.
Oh yeah, I wonder.
So there's no backing out
And
of
I
us
wonder
now,
which
okay?
channel it's
Nothing
gonna be on.
Hmm.
Saturday Night Live.
You
Exactly.
wouldn't say it like that.
That's what I was thinking. But it might be Sunday to
I'll
spice
email
things up, you
everyone
never
about
know.
the ad later. Let's get
I'm
it
so
on.
true, Bestie. So true.
I'm sure they'll be watching even if we don't tell them about it.
On that point, I agree.
I'll never get over
I
you
doubt they'd
talking.
ever
I don't know why. It's very jarring. I've played through this game like 4 times. I should know by now that he speaks, but every time he does, I don't like it.
This man should not speak.
She has a
What is
point.
wrong?
She has a point. I think of the faces of our friends in Innova and can't help but smile. The LMB
yes, my
Festival's
friends,
TV
like
commercial
an
introduced
annoying
all the
nerds.
participants of the event, so we're all participating in that filming too. We're going to appear on TV, and this time it won't be on some bizarre program that only comes at midnight. Fucking bet.
You just had to say it, didn't you?
That does feel
Just
a
had
little
to say it,
embarrassing,
huh?
but it's sure to be an exciting experience.
Just read the script and you'll know what happens. Duh.
Not to mention, my friends are even more attentive to this kind
Yeah,
of
attentive.
thing than I am. By the way, quick question: have you ever appeared on TV before? Like
Me or Snauto?
no, like really, like I'm gonna say the
Oh,
Ryuji thing for real, like because I did
I
twice.
I think I have before. So this is actually a weird story. My
I mean,
mom had a friend that was like a fashion designer, and they would force me to wear things, and I didn't want to, but I was like 7 years old. So they would like force me to wear these like designer things, but I obviously couldn't afford it. So I would just go home wearing like the same T-shirt I wore, but then they would put me on TV to show off these outfits, and I was like 7 years old, so I didn't know better. But looking back, I'm very embarrassed because I'm thinking now and realizing, man, I'm not very happy about this point of my life. It was a
what-
weird experience.
What about you, Arsene?
I'm far too fabulous to ever appear on TV.
No.
So true, so true. Everyone would fall for you. Absolutely.
I've
There you go.
Everyone already has.
yeah, I've appeared
Mhm.
twice. One in an interview in my we have a local TV channel here.
Mhm.
I did do an interview about, I think it was about the fucking town. I don't care. I didn't really care that much. But they basically came to our school, and I was one of the kids they choose. And then you can see
Oh.
me in a documentary about the city as well, but another like documentary. We've been told we've been filming, so we agree to it. But you can see me in a documentary. But it's it's been like 10, 15 years, so I was small and fit. Small.
Yeah,
Now I'm
it's so weird to
now
think
I'm
about,
small
like,
and bald.
Oh, it's weird to think about like different TV shows that people have been on that you'll just never know they were on because it doesn't exist anymore. Like it was at
Yeah.
a time where people didn't record those shows. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's weird to me. It's just weird to think that news has lost the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's weirder when it's just
They've probably
very
already
easily could
invited
be like
each
in the
other
background
over.
of a news shot and you just have no clue.
The
Oh,
funny
I don't like
mental
that thought.
image
Oh,
brings
I
a
don't like
smile
that
to
at
my
all. Oh no! Why have you given me that thought?
Oh boy, here we
I do.
go.
How many
we
times
go.
you've been walking around randomly your town and suddenly didn't see someone
Oh no!
holding a camera? How many YouTube videos are you in because just happened to walk past you? Just, you never know, it's great.
Terrified of that thought. I hate this, by the way. This part? Oh no, I don't like this.
At LMB Festival, we'll form a passionate bond with you all. Our meat's extra yummy.
I don't like it.
Why it's all the girls?
I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable.
Where? Right there.
I know that Noto is just. I know that Noto is just like
Hating it
really.
there.
Yeah, she hated it.
Just, yeah, I'm
Have
here.
you noticed
Hi.
they're watching the same TV they would jump through?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was
Funny
obvious.
joke.
Yeah, you would think that they would be, traumatized, but
That night, Risa,
Well, they
Noto,
were
and I
traumatized
were
and
still
made good
spending
fun.
our time on dance practice at Takuro's production studio. I just want to do fucking dancing. I can hear the music that I like. What the fuck is it again? It's
You mean the whole
No.
OST?
1, 2,
Sora,
3,
it absolutely
4,
is meant to be an
2,
innuendo.
3.
but they explain it as in Konami's like group is
Signs all
supposed
Love.
to be based off like fast food. So it's like, oh, you know, they're talking about meat because fast food. But it's like, no, they're definitely talking about something else.
What cheer?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's talking about Chie in this household.
Well,
This is-
that's
this
she
is
like her favorite
intense.
food, isn't it? So I'm not
I didn't
surprised.
envision it to be this tough.
I'm gonna mute
It's
because I
all
hear
worked out in
barking.
my head, but
I thought you're the one that
Well,
barks at.
there's your problem. You're thinking too much. You stiffen up like that.
No, you didn't have to say that. Listen, I only bark at fictional men. There's a difference.
Yeah, just the men, I'm sure.
I do not bark at the mailman.
Prince One, you have that. All you need to do is show how you feel by moving with the music. Me at work.
Yeah, every
Is
time I
that
go
how
on
it works?
Spotify, I see you listening to something, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
And I'm at work. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm just listening
Yeah,
to
at
music
that
at
point,
work.
you just play the Persona
you,
soundtrack.
Senpai,
Hey,
what
Leaf,
do
do you
you
wanna hear
think
something
about when
funny?
you dance?
Sure.
You're technically at work now.
I hate it.
I don't think of anything, really. Just having fun.
That's how it should be. Dancing isn't
Oh,
just
you,
about
my
moving to the
beloved.
rhythm.
I would say it's not true if I wasn't affiliate. I would be like, no,
You know what?
because I don't get money out of it.
At that point,
Well,
yes,
I
you
don't
would.
Getting
really.
money out of this
Well,
anyway.
well. To be fair, I don't really get it much money either. But
Bet?
I mean, let's be real. I don't. I think in 1 year I got one pay. So
How
you know.
much?
I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not telling you that.
£3.10,
No.
got it.
Yeah, probably.
Coward.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
probably, so you
Zach,
don't know how much you
why?
got. Good.
You give to people like except Mary, like it's just random people. I don't even know those people.
For real?
Zach, please, thank you, but please stop it.
Oh my god,
I'm
me
ba-
We out
person.
here.
It's expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you.
Hello there, and welcome to Zach is giving subs. God damn it, Zach.
Howdy.
If you're
I
trying to
must
get across
ask
the
you,
message
how do you
that this
feel
is
about
fun,
Yosuke
then us
Valde?
dancers need to be
Or
having more
Val,
fun
I
than
don't know how to
anyone.
pronounce your username. I'm sorry.
If you don't know how to pronounce someo's username, you just go with a little bit of it and it works out.
That makes a
You
kind of
just fill
sense
out the
now that you
numbers. Like,
explain
oh
it.
yeah, thanks,
Exactly.
2501.
That's what
That's what
gacha
you
is like.
Dancing is a form of culture
I know
developed
exactly
as a
what's
means
coming.
of expressing one's faith and ideals without words.
God damn it.
So then, it's not a matter of being good or bad at it. I must instead learn how
You
to
could
express
gift you
myself
could gift
without
100 subs and it would say for real less times than Ryuji does in the normal game.
No, but fuck. Okay, so here's the thing. I've been trying for a week now to try to like some
Mhm.
people manage to just do one, like there's only one notification. It's just like
Sub-one?
gifted 5 subs instead of every time saying this guy sub, this guy sub, this guy sub. No. I don't know how they do that, and I'm like, it's been a week
Why
that
would
I'm
you
looking
even
for
want
it.
that?
Are you
Because
telling me you don't want to hear for real repeated 10 times?
I mean, I can do this, Zach. You don't hear that, but I have that in my fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it just went silent for me.
I know exactly what you did. You just pressed on the soundboard.
No,
but-
Yeah, I did-
absolutely
Yeah, we
I
can't
did-
hear
do.
anything.
Come on now, Tokun. You're still
Oh
overthinking
my
it.
god.
It's like what Chie
I could just
Senpai
do
always
this.
says.
Press his
Don't think,
silent
feel.
button. Hmm.
These days, you just gotta loosen up and enjoy yourself. Don't,
Oh my
okay, let's
god.
try it from the top one more time.
Already?
I
Can't we
still,
please,
I love this
take a
game,
short
but
break?
god, there's so much talking.
God, I feel like I'm playing like what game it was recently? It's
Portable?
not near.
Sinful.
No,
Sinful
near.
Gold.
Near, I
Royal.
played it, and immediately you play the game.
Sora,
what-
I played Genshin once, and it was to get Hugh Cow, and then I never touched the game again.
and you got her, or him.
Yeah, I
whatever.
got her. I got her immediately,
Is it-
and then I quit.
Is it a she or a he?
Both.
Hugh Cow's. Yeah, Sora, I played the game once, and I rolled a single
Uh,
time because I had a bunch of gift things. Because I got the game when it first came out,
Reese is still ready
and
to go, but it's clear to see that
there were a
Naoto's legs are
bunch of gift
shaky and she
primo
sounds
gems. So I
flustered.
used them for a single roll, and I got her, and then I quit, and I haven't touched the game since.
As I'm deciding how I can help the situation, my cell that I'd set off at the side begins ringing loudly and vibrating.
Yeah, I refuse to play the game for any other banner.
Caller ID shows the name Yusuke Anamura. Yosuke to the rescue.
It's Yosuke. I need to step out for a minute.
My
Yosuke
beloved.
friend
Okay,
name's
then
gonna
we'll
be.
start right after you come back.
Oh, I'm saved.
Also, Zach, how dare you giving subs?
How dare! I
my
just
job.
want to see Yosuke. I want to hear my beloved.
Yosuke?
Yo, partner, are you okay to talk right now?
There he is. Of course, his
Yeah,
first
it's
thing he
fine.
says in the game is partner.
That's pretty gay.
Should have said for real.
Oh, absolutely. It's me, your boyfriend.
At the sound of the familiar voice on the line, I can't help but smile in relief. My, in quotes, partner in Inaba keeps talking in his usual careless or carefree tone.
Dude, we saw the commercial. We all gathered around the TV at Junes when it was on.
Of course, you did, because you have nothing else to
That's
do in
valid,
fucking
Sora.
Inaba.
Except to Yosuke, I mean what?
Are we all
He's
celebrities now?
blushing. I love
Start
him.
working on my autograph.
I still
might
can't
be a
get
good
over how
idea.
in this game he just has such a long neck.
I mean, even in fucking the regular game.
Yeah, but in the original game, he at least covered it with like the shirt and stuff. But in this game, there's nothing covering it. He's just wearing a t-shirt.
Just wait until you see where all our training has gotten us.
I still think Yosuke looks as gay as he is in the extended ending of Golden.
I love him. I love him so
Like
much.
with his haircut, like, and everything, it's like, oh yeah, pretty gay. Like, I'm
Please,
sorry,
with all
like,
due respect, I was just gonna say, with all due respect, I'm not letting you end the stream until you watch him dance. Like that's the deal here.
I look forward
you don't have to go to bed.
No.
Why sleep when you can play Yosuke Hanamura's game?
I mean, I don't know. Even our first practice,
Exactly.
Yosuke surprised us all with his naturally deft moves.
Yeah,
The
Dev.
videos that Reese has been recording only proves he's getting better and better.
Actually, what does it
It's
mean
been a while
exactly?
since then,
Yeah,
but
like
I'm sure he'll
skillful.
show us a dance as amazing as he says. Lost in thought, I pick up on what sounds like arguing on the other side of the goal.
Chie.
It's already starting. I can easily picture
Sure.
what's happening on their end, and I end up smiling despite myself.
Teddy, my beloved.
Teddy, look at the horses. They'll take your turn.
Should have been Chie. Would have been funny.
So
What?
true, Sora.
Hello, is this Sensei? I'm doing very well.
Aww.
Oh, yeah.
It's already begun.
Teddy is a resident of the TV world that we met through the case we solved. Still is as important as he's as important as a friend as the rest of us. Right now, he lives at Yosuke's. He will always live at Yosuke's. What you mean? No, that's not true. Golden Egg actually goes back to the TV world. Spoilers. Normally, he wears his trademark bear fur, and the local kids know him as the mascot of department store Tunis. However, judging by the tone of his voice, he must be taking his inner form as a young man right now.
Young man.
Sounds like he grabbed Yosuke's cells away, though.
There's no need
Might
to
end
be
up regretting
down.
that.
Said young man.
I bet it must be
What did you say,
lonely
Arsene,
without
by the way?
you, but don't you worry about that.
Oh, we were just singing a song. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'll be coming with the others tomorrow to
I
get
can't
ready
wait
to
to go
see
back to
Sensei.
Merchandise with you two guys in the call.
Oh, absolutely. We're just gonna be making
Like just,
fun of it.
like just me, like doing like formulas and stuff like that. To be like, am I gonna die? And it's just gonna be like the river is dry in the back.
No, Sora, don't worry. Teddy says these things all the time. Watch. You just completely blows it off. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever, Teddy. Just
That
say
should
what
be
you want to
interesting.
say. Yeah.
Let's see.
He doesn't care anymore. You just
Fucking
accepted that Teddy's like
Pops.
this. Finally, we know who the canon romance is.
On the other end, it sounds like Teddy turns around and a melodramatic A scream rings out. I shift the phone a little farther from my ears. Business as usual. My guess is that Yosuke just got back up and saw Teddy with the swiped phone. I think I know them well enough to work out what will happen next.
Teddy, I was still talking to him.
I love them so much.
Yosuke, violence isn't the
You're
answer.
dumb, dumber, and dumbest.
Just put everyone on speaker, for fuck's sake.
Sounds like you two are still
No.
getting along.
What gave you that idea? Anyway, that's the gist of it. We're coming tomorrow. Tell Rise and Naoto we said hi.
Shout out to the cell phone on the left, by the way.
See ya.
I love it.
See you tomorrow.
Ironically, the icon reminds me of what they did with Persona 5. Maybe this was the beginning of that.
Studio you could?
Maybe. It feels very, like, extravagant, as per P5.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Well, this came out during their likely beginning of making Persona 5.
I mean, to be
Because
fair,
remember, Persona 5 started off with being
It's-
a world travel game, and then they had the earthquake, and they said, never mind, let's just keep it in Shibuya, and then they took another few years to make the
yeah.
game.
I mean, to be fair, like, the production started, like, 2012, 2013, basically when Golden just released, so...
Yeah.
So this game was basically in between.
Yeah, it's interesting how they all kind of cross over to one another's development times, but I kind of like it that way. It makes every game feel connected.
I mean, it's like this. It's not like a secret, but they're already working on the next Nier game. But they work on Replicant in between.
It's also important to know they had different teams. Like, I know the main composer for the Persona games worked primarily on this game, and then also on 5 later on. So they had different teams working on each game at the time. But yeah, it was like the composer working on this one, different team, different staff.
Mm-hmm. I turn at the familiar voice and see Inoue-san standing there with a can of coffee in his hand. A can of coffee?
Can?
Where did you go? Starbucks?
Yeah.
It seems pretty
My
late
favorite
already,
thing to eat,
though.
a can of coffee and a bag of beans.
Being the manager of a teen idol must be a pretty demanding job.
No, not yet.
I pick up a
was just
can of
taking a
coffee
call.
that says LeBlanc on it, and I'm like, wow, thanks for the coffee.
I mean,
wow.
to be fair, they're in the city. That could have been
True.
that.
I mean, Sojo's been working there for a while.
Yeah.
A while.
Well, at least
Actually, there were the Phantom
least
Thieves
4
in P4G.
Wait, what?
Remember the Phantom Thieves in Naoto Social?
Oh yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Ah, I see. Hey, I'm sorry about the
Goes well with the bag and milk. Sorry, we're not Canadian. Apparently, Zach is because he's always sorry, but you know.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Sora, there was
she's
the
helping us
Phantom
nurse.
Thief in Naoto Social Link. No, not the Phantom Thief from P5, but there was a person named the Phantom Thief in Naoto
No, it's
Social
definitely
Link.
the exact same people. That's how much planning.
Yeah, it's clearly the exact same people. Joker was 7 years old and robbing banks.
I don't
I
know the
wouldn't
points.
doubt it.
Damn, that was a lot of points given today. Sad that Arsene can't give that. It's-
I could just spam the Froyo thing.
I mean, you can
For
if you
real,
want.
for real, for real, for real.
Would you like some coffee?
Would you like some coffee?
No.
I graciously accept the
How
coffee.
dare you.
There you go. That's how they make P5. They were like, "Oh, you
That's-
gonna accept coffee," and there you go. You like jazz? No, I like coffee. I graciously accept the coffee. Answer Inoue-san's smile with one of my own. Agreed to perform. Inoue-san's most likely referring to backup dancing at LMB.
Thank you. We were surprised too.
Shut up, Adachi.
I never thought we'd be asked to perform with this in a comeback show.
You should rename the stream to Reading with the Chads.
Oh, you know what? That's actually a really good idea.
Reading with the
Title at the
Chads.
moment.
At this point, we're never getting to the dancing.
No, wait. I'm putting dancing in parentheses.
I think the funniest part is how it's one.
Nailed it.
I feel like there's like one song at a time, and then they have like 30 minutes. So it's not even like multiple songs back to back. It's just one at a time. I think it's hilarious.
It's fine.
To be honest,
Reading with the Chad. Yeah.
but seeing you rehearse convinced me. I knew then this would be a great show.
I mean, it's fine. That means I can stream that tomorrow as well.
that so?
I don't know.
I've been working
We'll
in this
see.
industry
And no,
for
it's a
quite
long
while
story.
now,
There's gonna be a few
I've developed
streams for sure.
sixth sense as a man.
If I
No
decide
question that
to
research
stream it,
unchanged
like,
after
completely.
getting to know you all.
Like,
I hope you do.
When?
It's such a good story.
She always had something
if,
special
when.
I
going
really
from
think it's
within,
worth.
but I feel like that's
I
been
really do
polished
think it's
to an
worth
even
streaming it.
brighter gleam.
I guess, yeah. And because I'm playing other games right now with Snap and Nier, I can actually just, you know, do that.
Mhm.
When Research-on's with
Because
you,
I don't think I'm gonna
she
continue
seems to glow
Pokemon.
even more than usual.
Like, not Snap, no, like the Fiona runs or even a randomizer that I thought about.
That's why I decided to place my bets on all. Give you a place on the
What the
Rise
fuck
Reisei
is this?
Kochikawa's big debut.
Popping off, popping off.
We'll do our best.
I
What's
hope
what?
I'm not just putting more pressure on by telling you this.
Hmm?
I'm serious though. There's
Pardon?
no need to worry.
Pardon?
Pardon.
Excusez-moi.
We're professionals. If you and your friends
Don't
give
start speaking
100%,
French. We will lose it.
then
Don't worry
we'll
about it.
amplify that energy and put on a hell of a show for the
Gonna
audience.
go on.
No, remember when I shared that fucking Gen 6, Pokemon Gen 6 thing? Like, Arsene was like, why is it French? It's like, it's fucking based on France.
Get your friends back too. I'll give you all the support
I
I
had
can
to.
as
It's
well.
part of my job.
Also, you playing fucking Persona game. There's always
Part of
someone
my
speaking
job.
French.
They're not always
That's true.
speaking French.
Mitsuru
No,
is
no,
out
there,
here.
no, there is. There is. There's literally like 2 characters in P3. One is Mitsuru. The other one, I'm pretty sure it's
Mhm.
I
one of the
haven't played
confident.
P3.
Bebe.
I haven't played P4.
P4, I don't even remember who did that. Who used French in P4?
P4, I
I've played
can't
all of the
remember who
Persona
spoke
5
French,
game
but I think
spin-offs.
not.
I haven't played any of the previous games.
Wait, really?
I swear, if
Really?
you had a PC, I would give to you P4G
I'm Paul.
immediately.
Leave me alone.
I would do
Wait,
it.
Arson, I always meant to ask, when did you get into the series?
Innocent usually seems a fairly stoic
Oh.
person, but when he talks about Rise, his face really lights up.
I'm very excited to see you.
I guess
two
even if
play
it's a
3 PvPs,
competitive showbiz professional, Rise has that much charm. I'm filled with a certain
Basically,
pride
what
and
happened
relief.
is I watched someone play the entirety of Persona 5. I was like, I want Persona 5, got Persona 5, then played it like 50.
And then
That's very fair.
and then weirdly watch a fucking French person do that,
Yeah, and then
and the rest is history. From those
Do it again.
reasons, confidence in us. I can only reply with a grateful nod. That's weird to say that. I will know you for a year, in a bit. It's
I think the craziest part is like, Leaf,
Oh, I
we
forgot I
met
was in a hurry.
on 8-bit when I was like 14, and I'm turning 18 soon.
yeah, yeah. I know.
Soon, I will no longer be baby. I will want power.
I know, because the first thing you said, I said something funny in the chat, and you at me, and with Lemao, and Luke was
And
playing.
it all went downhill from
Luke
there.
was playing Super Mario Odyssey, because I've been lurking in his chat for
Yeah,
like
yeah.
two months because he was shiny hunting Giratina.
Mhm.
And I just know him like randomly. I just like, you know, I was watching Pokemon stuff, so, and just watching one of his stream, and you and Victor were the 2 people I talk with at the beginning. I will always remember.
That was always so much fun.
And then people were like, "Oh, you should join the Discord," and I was like, "What's Discord?"
I only got Discord to join that server, so I understand.
Like, I'm like, "What's Discord?" It's like, oh, I think it was Victor that was like, "Oh yeah, it's like like a way to talk with your friends on like server/forum style." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know about that," and that's true. Like in Europe, it's not a
Lee,
big deal. Like we were using
did I
Skype.
did I ever tell you why I
Go
was
ahead and keep
so
this in the
inactive
studio.
when I first got the server Discord link? It was because for the first year of using
Sure
Discord,
you're
I
not
didn't
too
know
late,
dark
though.
mode existed, so it hurt my eyes to use it for too long. So I didn't use Discord very often. So I learned about
What's
dark
your
mode I was like, oh!
I mean,
That'll do it!
isn't Arsene using light mode?
No,
Oh, it's
Or said you wouldn't.
Well,
I'm not.
is
I
it,
was
it's
gonna say,
it's
how
some
dare you
it
accuse
might
him
be
of such a
someone else
thing.
that we know, because I remember someone just sharing screen. I was like, "What? He's using light mode?"
How dare they?
You haven't seen the Kanamine Kitchen Girls, have you? Or
I'm
someone that
accepting of
looked like
everything
them,
except
maybe?
light mode.
No, I haven't seen them. The only time I did was when you were introducing us.
No, it's fine, Arsene. I thought it was you. It's probably not you. It's fine.
I will not commit such a grave
It's
crime
all right
on
then.
humanity.
I'm sorry if I said anything to worry you.
I like how we're like
Head to a meeting
accusing
now,
this
so
person of
I'll
like
see you later.
committing a fraud, like crime of anything.
It is treason. I don't know what you mean.
Absolute treason to use light mode. Oh yeah, there's a story going on.
I recall the
Wait,
4 idols I
story?
met
Oh,
this
that sounds
afternoon
cool.
as I considered the situation. They might not be on Reese's level, but they're big names for Takura Productions. It seems odd that Inoue-san, a manager, would ask me for their whereabouts. He looks somewhat flustered as well. I love the
Almost as
words.
if they went to TV or something.
I love the word whereabouts. I don't know why. It feels so nice to say.
And there's no space, so it's just like, haha, have fun.
I mean,
Whereabouts?
for a long time I thought each other was in like one word.
I mean,
Yeah.
it can be sometimes. English is such a weird language. Each other can be one word or two, depending on.
But
like,
technically,
the context.
technically it's two. But I've seen people using it in one word. Like it's weird. Could something have happened?
Yeah.
As I puzzle over it, someone bolts in front of me and trips, flailing wildly. It's me.
It's me, Danny DeVito.
Oh, nice
from Toy
Crocs.
Story
I know
3.
who that is. I know who that is because I bitch about it already. Seeing her skid across the waxed floor of the hallway like a baseball player sliding home catch me a bit of surprise. What a fucking weird metaphor. Hello, Kanami. I know it's you.
She tripped the Crocs.
After an
I hope you
extreme
give
fall
Konami a
like
chance,
that,
'cause she
she
gets
might not
better.
be up to talking. Huh?
Just dots. wait, can you? Oh, the dots
Yeah,
and just see what they say.
It's too late.
You just stares in disdain. Just ugh.
Really
The
Extremely
fog
plain
glasses remind me
girl.
of Joker.
Someone saw me.
Is that a Persona 5 reference to my Persona 4 game?
It
No.
must be.
It's nothing. I'm
Oh.
fine. I'll leave. Quietly, calmly, and
I
right
can't
away.
believe Persona 3 was inspired by Persona 5.
I can't
hate
believe
it.
Shin
Everything
Megami
is
Tensei
inspired
is
by
inspired
Persona
by
5.
Persona 5.
You're keeping your reference to Merciless. You're keeping your
Actually, a fun fact. Do you guys remember that the parkour in Kamoshida's Palace in Persona 5? That
Yes.
actually inspired the original Mario Bros. And it started
Ah.
what became 2D platform. I know, it's crazy, right? How
Interesting.
Persona
So
5
it-
inspired the original Mario
it's-
So
Brothers.
how 3D platforming
Shut up.
inspired 2D
Just stop.
platforming?
The girl babbles on and and on before she zooms off at full speed like a clumsy tornado.
You know,
What
there's
was
people
that
that
all
jump,
about?
jump off of buildings and stuff. Well, that was inspired by Persona 5, actually.
Sora, don't even. No, stop it. She took quite a fall. Did she hurt herself? Actually, I guess I've been off the phone with Yusuke for quite a while now. If I make the other wait any longer, Rise will probably get impatient and get Naruto up and practicing again.
So
If that
basically,
happens,
Sora, the
Sora,
way
Naruto
it
would.
works.
Let me read the text, please.
Yeah.
If that happened, Naruto would definitely hold a grudge against me. It'd probably be best if I hurried back to the studio. You did nothing wrong, don't worry about it. Having reached a conclusion, I quickly head back with coffee in hand to where Rise and Naruto are waiting.
So
But did you get that coffee
basically,
again?
Sora, how it works is Persona 5 existed before even the universe did, so everything is a reference to Persona 5.
You know how like they uncover fossils that existed like 13,000 years ago? They uncovered Persona 5 in a meteorite a couple of years ago, and that's why we got it now.
Here it is, Somebody's already uploaded the
That's
video.
close, actually,
It's
Sora.
so
Very
quiet.
close. That's very close, actually.
When I get back, I find Risa and Naoto in conversation while looking at their cell phones. Risa beckons me over.
Yeah, beckon.
What does that
Beckon.
mean?
Like, called
Basically,
over.
like calling you over. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's,
And I
"Oh, you're next."
Siddle? Yeah, Siddle behind them. Looks like they
Sidle.
were looking... Sidle? Okay. They were looking at websites affiliated with LB Fest.
I sit down behind them. There you go.
Yeah, I look at the phone screen as well, and see a reporter with the 4 members of Kanamin Kitchen we met this afternoon.
Sure enough, it's the girls we met earlier.
Yeah, I guess with the idols, they add the letter N to all of their names, so it's Kanami and then Kanamin, and then Nonomi is Nonomin, etc.
Yes. Well then.
I love that I love that even like characters that
The
on
producer.
dancing looks like dancers.
Yeah.
So they can bust their move.
You soft lamb. I may be a bit gamey, but
Gamey.
one bite and you'll be hooked.
Look, I know they're supposed to be based off of fast food, but I don't like what they say.
You have the time of your life.
Is this Camellia from Fire Emblem not Awakening, fucking Fates?
It might actually be the same voice actor, now that you mention it. Hold on, let me check.
Is this Tomoe from Ghost of Tsushima? Why am I imagining that?
Yeah.
Is Tomoe a Persona 5 reference?
Shut up.
So you better come see me. If you don't, I'll never see you again.
Wendy Lee voices Tomoe, and she also voices...
So basically, everything will
Oh, she also
relate to
voices
food
Fuka.
somehow. Yeah.
in the dancing game.
If you don't spend time with me, I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut
she
up.
voices Fuka, she voices Lynn, Sophia, Maria, Veronica, Bremond, and Emran, all from Fire Emblem, but not Camilla.
Country will sweep you off your feet. I look forward to an amazing night spent together. This Love Me Bonds Festival will be a special day for ourselves and you.
This chat is cursed. Like, this stream is cursed. I see, it's an interview with the members of Kanamin Kitchen, since they're performing at LB. In any case, that had quite an impact. Should we think of a greeting like this too? My gaze drifts while I'm lost in thought. And Naoto mutters, sounding a bit overwhelmed, of course.
Those are some unusual taglines.
Gonna cry.
Lamb, hen, piglet, and stag? I suppose it's unique, but
Well, their whole shtick as an idol group is that they're all edible meats.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
edible meats. They're up for consumption.
Fucking Naoto, please.
Yeah. There's so many items nowadays, you won't survive
forgot
if
about
you
that
stand out
one.
from the crowd.
Naoto, please, don't be like Yosuke dumb. You're lit streaming.
Hog!
Arson, please.
Though that's
Yeah,
not the
Sora,
only
they're
thing they
based
have
on
going for them.
fast food. It's like restaurant layouts. And that's why Kanami wears the dumb hat. You know that visor that nobody likes? It's supposed to be a fast food visor, like when you're working behind the counter.
Oh, that's why the oldest one looks like a Big Bang Burger.
Yeah.
Between
It
the
probably
blunt,
didn't
aggressive,
exist
demanding producer
if
and
you
the
Oh,
look
God.
at Persona 5.
I can redeem 54-year-olds.
Yeah, the girl who tripped.
Yeah, that's Konami.
Yeah, Konami, you remember the really puffy orange-haired one on
That's
the
another
cover of the
angle
game?
they're taking that's got them a lot of their current popularity.
Corrupt.
She wears a wig. That's why the orange hair is so
common
puffy and
problem in
long.
all
Oh, well,
the
you'll
shows?
meet her.
Oh no, it's not actually like that. That's just another strategy to get them over with the public.
Konami, Metal Gear Solid, Snake.
Konami.
I'm trying not to alert the guards, but Dance keeps playing on the radio.
Again, knowing her, I have to wonder if there isn't some truth to it.
I hate it.
Why?
No, it's good, but I hate it.
Tatami, nice flooring, thank you.
Is that so?
I made it myself.
Tatami.
It's the same one
I
who's
made
the
it myself
overall
after
producer of
Katana.
LMV. It just
Naoto
goes to
sounds
show
as
that it takes
confused
all
as
kinds
whoever
of us like
watches the
this.
VOD.
From
Good.
Reese's description, it sounds like there are a lot of strategies like this in the showbiz world. Interesting. Whenever I get to like uploads my VODs again, I will think that this is the most cursed thing I've listened to. The reporter on screen moves towards an even more flamboyant girl standing behind the other four members.
Well then, let's finish up with
Oh,
our
but
work
well,
Oh, yeah, the
there
redhead.
she is.
Konami-san.
Oh, of course.
Yep, that's
is around
Konami.
here okay?
Oh
I've seen
wow.
her on TV before.
That's the one who tripped.
That's Konami Mashita.
And that's why she wears that visor. It's supposed to be like a fast
What a
food
like,
thing.
what a
but
bad idea! Like, okay, it's fast food, like because it's called kitchen, but what a bad idea for a group. Like,
yeah, it's weird because they're working like they're working off of the innuendos. But I mean, I get it.
Also,
I don't know.
didn't they reference Konami in the actual Persona 4?
Yeah, Konami was Risei's rival. Remember, Risei, Inoue-san and Konami were both in P4 because Inoue-san was like, we're gonna work with a different group if you don't come back as Rosette. And Risei was like, I don't know what I want to do. And
But
then
Futaba
Inoue-san
emote is
realized
really
he could
nice.
work off of both. Yeah.
Can I join to play one sound clip from my sound port? I mean, we're in a group chat right now. That's why. It's the Persona
It's the most
group
cursed
chat.
group I've ever been in, but I love it.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Zach, you've part of the fucking Twitter thing.
I've been in a lot of cursed groups.
You're on the Twitter group with Devin and Sam.
Yeah, Devin and Sam in that group chat are so cursed.
Yeah,
I love them.
Oh yeah, let me join Sora real quick, just
Finally.
to
Oh,
hear.
boy. Good luck.
I'm doing this again.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. What is that? Replay it? Let me join. Oh, here we go.
Man, how about that airline food, Hunley?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Arston, right?
Yeah.
How about that airline food?
Wait a sec. Okay,
Crazy how that works. I can't see the stream anymore.
Open your eyes.
I'm just gonna keep talking about airline food until you stream again.
Yeah, I'll make them listen to that.
I like how that's what you that's what you pause on. Is that...
My meat is
I don't want
my
it.
movement is slow. And I type off every
Just
meal.
heard.
I don't want to read that.
You don't have to. It's okay. I understand. I'm really uncomfortable
God.
too.
That the weather
Oh,
will be
God.
bright and sunny on the day of the festival.
So the whole point is the group is based off a kitchen. They all wear
So make sure you
kitchen outfit type things, and then they all consider themselves food, and I don't like it. I don't like it one
And
bit.
I take it you all have some closing remarks?
Of course. Well then, everyone, on the day of LMB, our meat
Oh,
will
by
be
the way,
extra
Leaf, if you don't want to
delicious.
have to press A every time, it does have an auto advance.
How come?
Hmm?
How do you do that?
Go to menu, go to config. Don't press text skip. Yeah, auto advance. No, at the top.
Wait, what is it?
At
Oh,
the
it's auto
top.
event. Yeah, I didn't see it. Okay.
And then you can just press the,
Enjoy.
actually, I don't know what your backlog button would be. But you can just pause whenever you need to.
Just press all the buttons at the same time.
Backlog is the last messages.
Konami-san wasn't
I
right about
kind of
that
want you to press
second.
triangle just to see how
Inoue-san
quickly the
mentioned she was
text
doing
goes,
PR
but
for her
then...
solo photo book.
To be honest, Konami sells much more than the other four. I mean, the group's named after her.
I've been feeling this way since filming the
Love
TV
meat
commercial,
moms.
but
Oh,
all
God.
those appearing on stage
least
with
they-
them to be industry professionals, no? Maybe
At
Oh,
least like the
no, that's-
conversation with auto advance actually is
There you go
pretty
with that again.
like
Don't worry about it. When it comes to
Linear,
good-sized
yeah.
yeah,
personalities,
it
we're
goes
very
really
fortunate in
well
this group.
compared to the
I'm not
actual
so
games,
sure that's something to be
like to
proud
the
of.
Yeah, it
core
sounds
game.
like an
Me
actual
neither.
conversation.
I said you'll be fine. Anyway, it's getting late. Why don't we get in one last run through before calling it a night?
It's that late already? Yosuke-senpai and the others will be here tomorrow. We'll want to be as ready as we can for the joint rehearsal. With that being said, I'm utterly spent.
Please, let me
I'm
sit
trying
down
to
on
see
this
if I
one.
can
What?
stop the
Seriously?
delay, but the low latency
Okay,
isn't
then go ahead and
working.
kick back, Naoto-kun. You still got some juice left, though, right, you senpai?
I'm on my limit. I didn't dance yet. Yeah, of
Sure,
course.
I can keep going.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the
If this last
tutorial
one
is
ever
something
get
to
you
say the
caught.
least.
All right, you senpai. Let me know when you're ready to start.
I'm not. I want more conversation first. Do I have really to do the tutorial?
It's the only gameplay you're gonna get for 30 minutes. You might as well.
Okay.
If you want to do literally anything in this game, you might as well do the tutorial.
God damn it.
Also, Teddy's really annoying, and I think you'll like it.
Professor Teddy here.
You mean he's always annoying?
Since the others are learning their steps, we ought to try some dancing too.
For now, it's just a visual novel, yes.
Yeah, Sora, it's
buttons
quite
to
literally
match your
just
timing
Persona
with the
3
flying
Portable.
notes.
Which, ironically, was also on the Portable, so you know what? Any portable game in the Persona series apparently is just a visual
Feel
novel.
the rhythm and press those buttons.
The weird thing about the
Validate.
specialist is it doesn't show up in the story. It's only in free mode.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, specialist, like the dancing meme, it doesn't show up in the story.
No, I have to.
Like, that's when you play that? I have not seen you play Beat Saber at all.
When the ring
I would
overlaps
be
with the
very
outer
interested
circle,
in watching
just
that,
move the
actually.
stick in any direction. Wait a sec, that last one looked kind of funky.
Leaf, I hope
right?
you're treasuring this I hope you're treasuring this moment. This is all you're getting for 30 minutes.
I'm going back to free mode before the end of the stream. I don't give a shit.
You better play Yosuke's song. I will lose my mind if you don't.
So get it whenever you can.
Oh, I mean, we say that, but I also want to hear him play Specialist because that's the best song ever, so.
Yeah, Specialist is unlocked off the bat. I believe Your Affection is also unlocked off the bat. Heartbeat Heartbreak with Yukiko, and
Give me a
then
moment, Zara.
That's it. Show's over.
I don't know what
And
else
even if you
actually.
dance to the end, you'll only win if the audience had a good time. Psst, one more
Razak and
thing.
Arsen
If you
watch
get
me
fever
play
time when the
Specialist on Beat
audience is
Saber.
hyped
Well, they
up,
have to come to the
something
to
very good
voice
might
chat
happen.
then in my
Oh,
server.
Leaf, you're gonna want to focus for this part because you know it gets really hard here.
Now bust him.
Yeah, it gets really difficult.
Oh yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh
What am I gonna
god.
do?
Oh no.
Oh, no, no,
I don't
no,
know how
no,
you're
no.
managing, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, but they start mixing it up. Oh.
Oh no, they went to the left.
I know, crazy how that
pretty
works.
sure
Got the
that's
hang
it.
of it, and that's it for tonight's lesson.
Oh yeah, I'm
Till
definitely
next time, everybody.
Leaf. I don't know how you managed, man. I
don't know, I'm so good
I don't know
at
how
this.
you did that so well.
I let the adrenaline form, then fade, and take a deep breath to calm my pulse. Okay, that's my worry with auto advance. That I don't have
Deep breath.
I don't have the time to read that, so I'm gonna.
You can go to chapter select. You won't have to redo all of this. Don't worry.
Today's practice tired me out, but it looks like I managed to dance through it. I don't want to sound pretentious or anything, but I think I've been moving a lot more smoothly lately. In the beginning,
I'll
all
let
I
you
could
know when it's worth stopping.
all I could hope for was just to get through the steps. Kind of strange that I'm getting used to this when it used to be such an ordeal. You're like Yu Narukami, the one guy that does everything.
Everything correctly at that.
We haven't been practicing long, and you've improved so much already.
Oh, that was amazing to watch, Senpai. I must improve my own performance to match.
At Rise and Naoto's praise, I smile in return and take a moment to towel off. That's when I hear a slow clapping from the room's entrance. We all glance over.
Danny DeVito.
It's Adachi.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. He actually has DLC in this game. For
yeah, I know.
$5.
Yeah, because he's dancing to the fog.
Yeah, it's very fitting that Adachi makes you spend $5 to play as him.
I'd read his words. My attention goes to the woman, leisurely striding towards us. From her elegant, formal appearance, I get a sense of pride, dignity, and unmistakable authority.
That's one way to describe Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that demeanor. Could she be the overall producer of LB Fest that Rise mentioned?
indeed.
Oh,
It
the
was
bad person
most
of the game.
impressive.
There you go. Well,
I even left
She has a
my
very
own
nice
girl
design.
to
Cool.
see for
I'm sorry,
myself
but
how
it
things would
gives
go.
me Izanami vibe. Like, I'm sorry, it does.
I can't believe
Do you need
Rise is the
something?
main villain.
We're in the middle of rehearsal.
I wouldn't have come if I had no business here. How low Takara Productions has fallen. I only permitted this farce because Inoue begged me. Rise Kujikawa. Don't tell me
How
you intend to
rude.
put these children on a stage. They're barely at the level of a school performance.
Children,
I think
we're
I
the
explained
same
before,
age.
but we have
I
the
think the
organizer's
funniest
approval
part
for
is
my
if
friends
you
to
don't
come on
know the
stage with
original
us.
Persona 4, this just
My
sounds like a
fans
High
are
School
cheering for
Musical
us,
plot.
and my agency made the
It
call that this
is.
will be a good
Isn't
way
it?
to push my music.
I don't remember. I don't
Yes,
remember
I'm
Troy
sure
Baker
your
going
fans
into
would
the
say
TV.
that. Though I'm curious to
You
know what
don't?
the fans of the other
No, I
idols
don't.
who
Not
have no
personally.
interest in Rise Kujikawa
You've been
would
watching the
think
wrong.
of it.
You've watched the wrong High School
Oh
Musical.
wait,
But
Troy
Apologies.
Baker's the voice
I retract
actor.
the
Who am I
question.
thinking of?
It's useless asking
Exactly.
you anyway, as you're nothing but a pretty face.
Nothing but.
Ah,
That's just
Troy
rude.
Bolton. Pardon.
What good can come of complaining to a plastic
you don't
dress
remember,
Same
like,
difference.
he was
Your
he was in the
puppet
middle of playing a
masters
welcome
are the
match and he
ones who
just
should know
was
their
thrown into a
place.
TV. You don't remember
That
that
would
bit?
be Inoue, or in
No,
fact,
not personally.
Takara Productions as a whole.
Damn.
What? Outrage flashes across Rise's face, and the room is suddenly tense. This could get ugly. This producer,
Rise pulls
Oshimizu,
out her gun.
some of what she's saying is correct, but it isn't something we'll take lying down. It's not just Rise. Even though we can keep a better handle on our emotions, Naoto and I are feeling the same anger. Before Rise
As
has
if
the chance
the
for an
chat feels
outburst,
emotion.
I step forward and make calm eye contact with Mrs. Oshibitsu.
I can't believe you called Miss Ochizu a bitch.
I know.
I think that was
The last
It's
one
all
is
the
very
above.
Rise's
Narukami
doing
of
the
him to
best she
say.
can.
Yeah, but we're not you
Quite the
Narukami. We're
loyal
not that
friend
cool.
you have. For all the
That's true.
events,
Nobody is like you,
real life
Narukami.
isn't that
Exactly.
easy.
And
No
not even
event
you,
that I produce
Narukami,
will
is good
feature
enough for
any
you,
perfunctory
Narukami.
performance. Practice until you drop. You're free
I
to make
really
a
do
fool
think
of yourself
you
from
is
here,
like
but
the
no
most
mistakes will be
Persona
tolerated on
protagonist of all the
stage.
Persona protagonists. Like he's definitely the most
mean, yeah, of course.
Persona-esque one. I love Joker. He's my favorite for sure.
Mrs.
But
Mrs.
Yu's definitely
Oshimitsu makes
special.
her brief speech in the same curt tone, unfazed by my gaze, and then turns on her heel, heading for the door. No wonder she's risen so high in the world of show business. Though a part of me is impressed, I squash that feeling and continue staring at her as she walks away.
Then again,
That's also very
it
you
could
to
be
say
that
like,
the
no, I
load in
can't
the
be impressed by
spotlight
this
will be
person. I have
removed
to act
entirely.
mean.
I feel like you, actual you,
Depending on what
accept
happens, I may
him
have
being
you pair up
impressed.
with Konami at LMB. The new set list will be
Because
released
let's be
tomorrow.
honest, he still feels
Once
some
it's
sort
settled
of
which way we'll
respect
go,
for
I'll contact
Adachi
Inoue
to some
about
degree.
our decision.
He has some respect for literally everyone in the game.
Exactly,
Like,
so it makes less sense for him to
You
squash
don't need to understand.
respect.
Just do what you're told.
that's the coolest
I've
part
already
about the
discussed this with
protagonists and
Takara
personas.
Productions.
They respect
If we go that
everyone. Like,
direction,
even like
then
the
your friend's
bad ones.
presence
Like,
will be
to a
required.
degree, I think.
Excuse me, but our
I
friends
I
are
Yeah,
wouldn't
pretty
say
much everyone.
she
They're
don't
traveling
anyone
quite a distance
respects.
just
I
to
think that
perform at
was
this
just put to the
festival.
side.
My sincerest
Well,
apologies
yeah,
for
that's
that.
true
We'll
actually.
have seats reserved so that they may enjoy the concert.
But
I was
obviously,
thinking more like in his life, like in terms of like their bonds with people, they respect all of
Mrs.
them.
Oshimitsu
Not
abruptly
like everyone,
exits,
everyone.
leaving us in shock. What's
I
going on in
dropped the water
here?
bottle.
I'm struggling to
pick
grasp
up.
what just happened. We won't be
Yes.
performing? Naoto must be thinking the same thing. When I meet her eyes, she looks as bewildered as I am.
What was
Naruto
that
also
about?
pulls out a
I'm
gun.
gonna go have a talk with Inoue-san about
She
that.
actually owns one.
Yeah, she has one,
I
so
know.
it's fine.
Rise-san, she's gone.
I
What's
still think the
going on
funniest
here?
thing about Naoto's guns in Persona 4
Should we
Golden
go
is that you
after
can
her?
fish one up.
I'm not so sure. Even if we do,
I
I
still
doubt
think
we'll
that's one
learn
of the
much.
funniest things.
Oh, you got a rusty gun. How does it work? It doesn't.
No, you literally can catch a gun.
I'm not even shocked. It's you, Narukami.
There isn't Rise at the door, but a strangely familiar girl. Where have I seen her before? You just see her like fucking 20 minutes ago, you bitch. Right, she's the girl I saw earlier in the hallway, the one who has quite a
He
nasty face
responded
plant.
to you.
Excuse me,
Chimizu,
Chimizu. Oh, you mean the producer? She left a moment ago.
Seeing Naoto looked to me for confirmation, I nodded to the girl before us in assurance. More importantly, I had forgotten to ask earlier, but I hope she didn't hurt herself too badly when she tripped.
Oh, okay. Oh man, what am I gonna do?
Excuse me, but you are?
And she's gone.
Senpai, you're not gonna. Huh?
Oh, there you go.
Konami, what are you doing here?
Whoa, it's Rise.
Oh, suddenly we can see her eyes.
Way too long time no see.
Oh my
The
god.
Rise
it's
bursts
Kusumi's
through the
mother.
door. That girl greets her cheerfully, as if they know each other. This place is a showbiz
Man.
office, so it's only natural that Rise's acquaintances would be here. However, we're caught a bit off guard. And I think Rise called this girl Konami just a moment.
I thought you said knifing. I was about to say, wait, what?
Hey, Konami, long time no see.
Sorry,
How's
Lisa,
that
but
air
Can you explain to us what's going on here?
Oh, right. Let me introduce you guys. This is Konami Mashita, lead member of Kanami Kitchen.
I've just been like messing with my waters wrapping for about 20 minutes, and I didn't realize until now.
Konami's like this whenever
But are
she's
you
not on
peeling off the wrapping?
She's all reserved and
Yeah, I've
boring
just been
looking.
wrapping it around my
It's a lot
finger for like
different
20
than her
minutes.
image
I
when
didn't
she's
even
on the
realize
job.
I took it off. I'm
That's
so
simply how
zoned
it
out half
works.
the time.
But she seems like
Well,
a
did you
completely
know,
different person.
apparently, if you take off the wrapping
I
of
get
a
that a lot.
bottle or anything, it's a sign of sexual tension.
Alright, what the
Our
fuck are you
son-
talking about?
What the fuck? What does that even mean?
I'm gonna just.
You know exactly what it means.
I'm just gonna leave this call.
I don't want to be here either.
She really does seem completely different. It's hard to believe that this Konami-san is the same as the Konami-san in that video. Still, that's not
Hey,
the
I
time for
was told
that.
that by
We
my
need to
father.
hear
You
what
guys have to deal with it too.
Reese's
I
come back to tell
considered
us.
a sign of ADHD.
I sort of my thoughts and take a deep breath before looking to Reese.
Every time I hear
That
deep breath, I
aside,
just think of a
Reese,
song.
What were you about to say before?
Oh, right. I couldn't
Which
find
one?
a Noe-san, but I overheard
That's the
something
Song
weird.
3 one. I like the remix by
Weird,
Yu
you say?
Miyake. Miyake? Yu Miyake? Okay.
Yeah. Have you heard anything, Konami? About Nozomi and the others disappearing?
Disappeared? The Kaname Kitchen Girls?
Yeah. Looks like they can't get a hold of them at all.
Oh,
and everyone's
wow.
running around looking for them.
I'm sure
I
that
think that's
doesn't
why
mean
Miss
anything
Ochimizu said
suspicious
those
is
things
going
earlier.
on.
I wonder where all the TVs have also gone. Wow.
It's just a silly
revelation
dancing
is,
game.
Reese's revelation is enough to shock us all into brief silence. Me with my stream every time. They can't get in contact with the members of Konami Kitchen. We just met them this afternoon. I see, that must have been the reason Inoue-san asked me earlier if I had seen them. Also, I said that because I've watched like the stats and stuff like that. My best streams are the one I do with other people around, when I play with other people, and this is basically when I talk the less. The least, I should say.
No, I think it's also because like people
Like,
enjoy seeing other people, just
my-
a bunch of people on a call.
My best stream is still that Uno one from last year. And
God, we should all stream Uno. Me and our son
No.
just bully you the entire time.
no, fuck you.
Yes.
Yes.
Not even a chance.
Absolutely, we will make you one day.
And then
Well,
there's
that's all,
Mrs.
as well.
Ochimitsu. This would explain why she suddenly ordered Rise to pair with Kanami-san, and why she told us that we may not be performing. At that moment, everything connects. Next to me, Naoto rests her hand against her chin thoughtfully, as if making deductions. I mean,
Naoto really did the
She's
thonky note.
Until the day of the festival, there'll be an opening in the lineup. Miss Ochimizu.
Oh my god,
worried about
Naoto.
this possibility. Mentioned her suggestion
God
about
damn it.
Rise-san
My
and
beloved.
Konami-san performing as a pair.
no, mine. You fuck off.
How dare you? I was the original Naoto. sir.
You fuck off. I don't give a shit.
How dare you?
But we just saw those girls this afternoon.
I've had a different simp every year.
Go back to your blades.
What do you mean? You
It's
simp
just
for the
because she lost
cat
contact with the
blade.
group for a few months.
What do you mean? I mean, yeah, you're right.
We've talked about this. I literally have a pyrapia there.
I know about that discussion.
I think you're
already.
worse than me, though.
Ms. Ochimizu told me
That's true.
to look out as long as you're around.
I do my best.
Mom, can you pick me up? My friends are fighting over 2D woman again.
I mean, okay, Arthur, to be fair, it is pretty fitting. You are always the mediator when Leaf and I are talking about things in the group chat. We're always like, well, this is my favorite character.
Gotten swept up in something serious.
And then I just say, oh yeah, this is my favourite character. Oh, that's a cool character. And all the fighting just stops. It's great.
We could be talking about literally any game, and you'll just be like, yeah, but Ghost of Tsushima's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the day that Arsene be like, oh, I love this character, and it's like a gun would be like, excuse us?
Excuse me?
I'm never doing that. I'm gonna specifically just send no females from now on.
Out of spite.
Truly is a case of them
Out
going
of
missing.
spite and fear,
There are
yes.
a number of measures we can take. First, let's speak with the event organizer.
Because think about this,
Have them file a missing
if I
persons
say
report to
something and
police.
then I start the argument, then I'm the one in the wrong, and I can't have that. That's not
Leaf,
happening.
Leaf, for the VOD, you have to make a thumbnail that's just Arsene, but with a wig. But like Persona 5 Arsene.
Alright, but you doing it, and I'd put it.
You know what? I'll try. I'll do my best.
Resend now to look at me in surprise at my suddenly halting the conversation. Please don't give me that look. Reese's anger and wait, what do you want to say, Arsene?
Just social this.
Oh.
What's
On
happening?
the Discord. Just social that.
Oh no, let me look. Photoshop just this.
Reese's anger and Naoto's precautions are both justified. I've learned this part few months that the showbiz world can be pretty cold, but this is something different. As far as we can tell, 4 girls have gone missing. This sounds like a case. However, we need more information. I look to Kanami-san and ask the question on my mind.
Konami-san, when did they lose contact with the rest of the group?
Alright, so we'll probably join a VC after the stream then.
I'm looking for Anne's hair.
Not too
Oh,
far,
this one.
I think. I only heard about it from Mizochimizu a moment ago.
Oh no, this
Like I
is
said,
so
we met them
cursed.
just this afternoon.
Let me
Even if
see.
we went to
I
the
want to
police
see.
No,
it.
hold
I
on,
doubt
hold
they'd
on.
pay
I'll
us
let
any
you
mind.
know. I'll let you know when
Plus,
it's ready.
If this doesn't turn out to be anything serious,
Oh
would
boy.
it put the girls in a bad position?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're right. I gave Inoue-san a real scare a while back myself, but even then he waited quite a while before going to the police. If he had reported me missing
Oh,
at the time,
Leaf, I'm
it could
so
have snowballed
sorry in
into a much
advance.
bigger problem.
No, I'm not. No, you're not.
I'm not, but I
Same
also
here.
kind of
One
am.
time I slept through a day off I finally got, and even through the day after that.
Oh my
agency
god.
apologized to our partners and said I'd been laid up with a cold. All that oversleeping gave me such a headache.
That's not as serious as the situation here. But you, Senpai, may have a point. Well then, why don't we do this? If no one has heard from the rest of the group by tomorrow, we'll go
I'm
ask the
scared, but you know what?
organizers to take
I
the
don't
necessary
care.
steps. And if they
Let me
refuse,
dance.
then we'll take things into our own hands and notify the police directly.
That sounds reasonable. Yosuke and the others will be here tomorrow too, along with Kojima-san.
Oh god.
Interesting. I have a lot of reason for holding off on doing anything dramatic until tomorrow, but this is a... in case you were wondering what Zach is showing me, let's put it on screen real quick.
Why
There you
that
go.
made me laugh so hard.
There you go. This is what he sent us in the VC. There you go.
I saw that they posted and like beta head, and I was like,
I have a lot of reason for holding off on doing anything drastic until tomorrow, but this is the main reason. Ryotaro Tojima,
figure too.
my uncle from Inaba, will be
You
coming
have
here
me?
tomorrow along with his daughter Nanako.
Yes, I do.
He might be on vacation, but my uncle is a working police detective. For a case like this, I'm sure he'd be the best person to go to for advice.
Leaf, I hope you know that Dojima's icon in this game, they didn't change it. So while everybody else has these like super nice like redrawn icons, Dojima just looks the exact same as Golden, and it's so jarring. The
That's
art
fine.
styles clash.
Rise claps her hands in front of her chest, a bit melodramatically, while Naoto nods as if to hide her satisfied smile. What a nostalgic feeling, I can easily tell what they're feeling by their reactions. That's when I notice, in the corner of my eye, Konami-san is staring, dumbfounded, unable to join in on our conversation.
Whoa. You all get along so well. That's so neat. We've
That's
been
so
through a lot
neat.
together, that's all.
Yeah.
We all became
That's
close
so
friends before we
neat.
knew it.
Whoa, you're like friends?
Close
Wow.
friends. Come on,
What
Konami,
is
don't space it
Konami's
out now.
pin even
You're helping
holding?
out too,
Like,
okay?
wouldn't
Yeah,
her
give me a
hair
moment.
just go down that way normal?
Yes.
Alright, my mom was talking to me. Let's join back the others.
Then her wig's hair. Where
Alright.
did she put her hair? Hi.
Huh? Wait,
I don't know if you heard me, but my question
you let me
stands, Lee.
join you?
No, my mom went to talk to me.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't
basically,
we?
my question was,
went
the
to?
orange
She didn't.
hair,
Miso-Chimizu because you were
Kanami's
worried
orange
about the
hair
others,
is the
no?
wig, right, Lee? So where
Yeah,
does she put her brown hair? Because it's even longer than her wig. Where does she hide it?
I don't know.
That's all.
It's like, where does the hair
How does Lucina in Fire Emblem Awakening manage to look like Marth? And she
yup.
has long hair.
I don't really know. I guess she cut it? I don't know. I haven't played the
No,
game, I'll
she
be
doesn't.
honest.
She doesn't cut it.
I really should play a
And
Fire Emblem game.
and she doesn't have like anything to hide her hair.
Wouldn't that
Man,
make
video
Hogwarts
games
the
are
same as
something.
ours?
We won't force you, though. You decide what's best for you, Konami-san.
Best friend me. I feel the same as you
I'm
guys.
just sending
I'm
memes
worried
to a
about
group chat,
them.
by the way.
Then
Just
you're
so you
already
know.
one of
Oh
us.
boy, let me look.
Part of our circle.
Oh, hooray! I made some friends!
Let's meet up again once the others get here tomorrow. Oh, you have work, right, Konami?
You know what?
Well, if
That's
anything
true.
comes up, I'll make sure to email you.
I don't get how
Email you.
You know, Konami, you need to stop waiting for other people to speak first. You're
You
an
guys
idol.
remember in
Assert
Golden
yourself
when
more.
your friends would
People
text
only
you
think
and
shyness is
all of
cute
them
for
had
so
different
long.
text styles? Like Naoto would send you messages in all caps.
Yeah. What about like Rise couldn't fucking type a message?
God, yeah, they did their best.
I'm sorry.
Rise would really be like, oh please, owo ma ubu. Like she really would do that.
She would.
Oh god.
Also,
only
it
it's a
says.
terrible video.
Also, it says I'm sorry, and I read it as horny, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Of course
Well,
you
it's pretty
did.
late,
I
so
mean,
let's call it a night.
you know what? It's
I'm sure
Rise. I
Yakuza
wouldn't put
wants
it
to freshen
past
up
her.
too, so Senpai, we're gonna ask you to
Give me a
stay in the
minute,
room next
making-
door for a little while.
Oh no, what are you doing? I
I'm
was gonna say
making-
Rise's cursed, but apparently you are even more
I have an
cursed.
early morning tomorrow, so I'll be excusing myself.
Is it?
I just have to sleep in the nap room.
The nap room.
Gotcha.
I wish.
Let's get to it, everyone.
We know that Reese's words and each go our separate ways. I need to freshen up and wait for Reese and Naoto to finish changing, so I take my things and head to the room next door we're using. Still, I'm worried. Kanamin Kitchen's members' whereabouts are unknown. What could have happened to them? TV. Alright, can I go to free mode? No.
Here we go.
I think you should wait until the next chapter starts, so you don't have to go through all of this again.
No, but then you can find out what the triangle button does.
Oh, true.
After getting ready to leave and killing enough time for Risa and Naoto to change, I return to the studio and find the door ajar. I guess they're finished getting ready to go. I take a quick
sent my
glance. Yeah, I see it. A quick glance inside
Arsene, you want to hear
just to be
something really interesting about Persona 4?
and see
I'd love
them
to.
standing around their belongings, lost in conversation. Looks like I may
Persona
have
4
made them
actually
wait
inspired
instead.
Among Us.
But much as I hate to admit
with
it,
its
once she became
imposter
the producer,
murder
Konami
mystery.
I'm gonna
immediately
deafen when I
Crazy.
read stuff, I feel like.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Sorry for the wait. Are you both done? Oh, were you talking about Miss Ochimizu?
That's fine. It's fine, by the way.
Oh, Senpai, are you ready to go? She's always like that, so even though she's legit, everyone calls her corrupt. They say she's the worst producer ever. She overworks her idols and makes shameless cash grabs from the fans. Some go so far as to
I
call her a
really
demon
want you
or
to
a
play
money
a
grubber,
Yosuke
including
song. I
fans of
refuse
the
to put
idols
it
she's
down.
produced. When she started with
Can I
Konami
do that in
Kitchen,
free mode?
she had footage shown on TV
Yeah.
of her forcing
Okay.
impossible
You can play
demands
Your
on those
Affection. I
girls.
don't think you can play
I see.
because
So
you
by
have to
showing
play
images
through
of
the
them
songs
being
in free
abused
mode as
as they
well. But
earnestly pursued their dreams,
yeah, I think you can play Your Affection at the
it would
moment. I
only
don't think you can
encourage
play
the
Backside
audience
the
to
TV
cheer them
yet.
on out of sympathy.
Oh.
Exactly. That's the kind of
I
thing she's
know,
good
it's
at.
tragic.
But doesn't it seem like cheating? Plus, if it really was all an act, I might respect it. But she's exactly the same when the cameras aren't rolling, so sometimes I seriously wonder if she's not faking it.
Having been on the receiving end,
Shout out to the
I can
creators
see
of
why you'd
dancing
think
for
so.
finally giving the characters like
She
proper
always
lips,
makes us do
like
insane things without running them by
actual
us.
mouths.
I wish she'd think about the people who actually have to do that stuff.
What about LMB? Do you think Miss Ochimizu is scheming something with that?
I don't know. What if Konami Kitchen going missing is another one of Miss Ochimizu's promotional tactics?
I hadn't considered that possibility.
Leaf, I
Wait,
hope you
scratch
know,
that
when I
idea.
told you that this
Even Miss
story was
Ochimizu
long,
wouldn't
we
go that
haven't even
far.
gotten to like the main
think.
part of the story. It's been 2 hours.
I see. By the
It's a
by,
long
there's something I'd
story.
like to mention which may have no bearing on this case.
It's fine. I'm playing Persona games like for a year now, so don't worry about it.
I heard an
Yeah,
odd rumor
Persona
regarding
likes
the
to go all
festival.
the way.
Remember when I played Persona 3 and finish it? Lol.
Oh
I
god,
never
remember when
played
Persona 5
Persona.
Strikers was rumored to be 10-hour game and then it ended up being
Yes.
a 70-hour
If you go
game?
to the festival website,
I mean, to be
Imagine
fair,
being 10
it
hours.
plays
How
an
would they do
unusual
that?
video.
Well, it was rumored to be 10 hours because it was a
Video shows
spin-off,
an
and then
idol
they were
known
like,
to be
oh,
dead
wait.
dancing
And then,
on
like,
it.
Arena had, like, 12 different
Those who watch
stories.
the video to the end
Exactly.
are
Yeah.
taken away to the other side and never awaken. Or so the rumor goes.
Whoa, Naoto-kun! Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to scare you. Of course, I don't believe this tall tale about some dead idol. Not one bit.
I wonder who would believe it. Yukiko. You date my sister? Question mark.
Naoto-kun, you're scared.
Question mark?
Yes, but that isn't important. I didn't bring this up to talk about that.
Risa and I can't help but exchange looks at Naoto's inability to hide her anxiety. Still, she's right. Now's not the time to be worrying about something like that.
Go on, Naoto.
Yes, anyway, there's something that disturbs me about this rumor.
What's that?
Well, doesn't it seem a bit similar to our prior experiences?
When you look at a switched-off TV at midnight on a rainy day, you'll see your soulmate. You're talking about the Midnight Channel.
The Midnight Channel, the cause behind the mystery. We don't give a shit. What within TV is the monster called Shadows lurking there, and it might have blah 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 blah. Play the game.
Spoilers. God.
We wait Naoto's next words are
Oh,
growing
man, I
unease
was gonna
justify
play
for
Persona
once.
4 in
It's
7
hard
years.
to say how much we can trust
Yeah,
these
it
sorts of
was.
rumors.
It's
Well, there's
I'm
no
I'll
point.
I still keep that Sakurai reaction when he did the Final Fantasy for Sephiroth, and he was like, if you think it's spoilers, it's a 20-year-old game. You should have played it. It's like, fuck you. Like, fuck you. I don't give a shit about spoilers.
I still think it's hilarious when people will
particular
join
rumor has
streams
some
that are
troubling
playing like one of the
aspects to it.
dancing games or maybe like P5S, and then they get mad at the
There have
streamer
been
for talking
genuine
about
victims,
spoilers as if
and their
they
numbers
aren't
have been
sequels.
rapidly increasing.
No, the thing, I do that as well. Like, I'm doing my stream, and then someone would join. I'm like, if you think it's spoilers for you, just go away. Like, I will tell spoilers, and manage to
The game quite
basically
literally is gonna spoil itself.
when I
Like
did
there is literally
Persona
the main
5,
villain dance.
when I did Persona 5, I basically spoiled the game several times at the beginning.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
the-
to be fair, the dancing games
naturally,
literally
there's no
have the
proven
main villain
correlation
dancing.
between victims and
It's
the rumor.
like it's pretty clear.
possible that the rumor
Even as
sprung up in
Lavenza
reaction
in
to the
C5.
victims.
Uh-huh.
But it's a fact that a good handful of people are in a comatose state right now.
How else would you know that the two mops are the exact same sprite if you didn't play Persona 4 Golden?
Exactly.
Hey, something like before happening again?
It's like if like they do that port of like Persona 1 to 3 and I played 1 and people are like, yeah, but that could be spoilers. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like, I have a friend who
It's like-
basically told
it's
me
been
the whole
20 years.
story.
In my defense,
Scream
you
of
asked
praise
me.
given.
In my defense, you asked
I
me.
did. I mean, I didn't say it was bad. Is this another case with another world? That's what Reese is probably trying to ask. I was wondering the same thing myself, but Naoto shakes her head in response to Reese's question.
There's no knowing whether this is a case.
By
yet
the
or
way,
not.
I really do hope you play
I only
Persona
briefly
2
heard about it
eventually.
the other day during work.
Can
I mean, I want to actually.
You'd fucking better.
Like,
Let me know when
to.
I can go on a tangent, because I want to go on a mini tangent.
After the stream, then.
I was going to
Yeah.
look into it. And if it did
It's
turn out to
about
be connected
Persona
to that
2 and like
case,
localization. I think
thought
it's
it might be
obnoxious.
necessary for me to
After the
consult
stream,
everyone about it.
because that would take like 2 hours, and I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
go to bed.
Go on. You know, I'll just start typing.
Website at midnight, huh?
Offhand, I glanced towards the clock high on the studio wall. 11:58 p.m. Yeah, well, almost midnight. If I pointed out, at the very least, the 3 hours here could check the truth behind the rumors, but yeah, look at the sign.
It's almost midnight. Why don't we check it out for ourselves?
I knew you'd say that.
I knew you'd say that, yeah.
In all honesty, I doubt that this rumor has anything to do with the disappearances.
Yeah, fucking bet.
But all the same, it may be faster to get to the bottom of this rumor ourselves.
Wait, you want us to look at it right here, right now?
I'm just typing out right now.
But we're all gonna look at it
As
together.
you should be.
Senpai, you come over here. Naoto-kun, you're over there. And whatever happens, no running away, okay? Let's see. Love meets bonds. Oh, here it is, the official LMB site.
Like literally the first the first thing in a. Oh my god, there we go. Oh my god, he's starting it.
No, that's where I'm leaving it. That's where I'm leaving. I just think it's so obnoxious that they did that with the localization. Why make one game available here and one game available there?
That's why
Hey,
I'm waiting
guys.
for. That's why I'm waiting for a port.
I
You guys want to
know.
see
I
cursed
really want-
stuff?
Rita taps her cell phone's touch screen, and the LMB Fest website comes up.
I've had to sneeze for 2 hours and I still can't.
Oh, nice. Set list, ticket details, participating artists.
suffering.
Several topics and details have been added, but the website seems mostly unchanged from other times we checked it.
The site appears to be operating normally.
See? Nothing's coming up. That rumor has to be fake.
I checked the clock on the wall and see it's now a minute before midnight. I just hope nothing unusual happens.
What is this?
Oh, would you believe it? Reese's voice pulls me back on the phone screen, and I see something completely new being displayed.
Leaf, I hope you know. We're still in chapter 1.
I know. Crackling static
8.
fills the screen, and eerie light flickers. Countless shadows sway, and the visual noise just barely visible.
Welcome back, Sora.
Can I just do menu and just go away and come back to this cutscene?
I think that you actually can. Once it shows the saving icon on
They
the
do
top.
look like human silhouettes. And they seem to be dancing, don't they?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's all of it.
This has to be just a prank. I'm gonna check with the admins about this. Oh, or it's part of Miss Ochimizu's
Funny
PR.
dancing game.
I bet she spread that weird rumor to get Konami's group to sell more.
Oh, that's the backlog. Yeah, I don't think I can actually.
Arsene, what the hell did you just send? I just read what you sent.
I didn't say anything, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, that last picture you already posted it here. That's when I
seen it
noticed
before
it,
now.
just on the edge of
It's still
hearing.
funny.
What was that? I concentrate, trying to figure out what that sound was. It's just us here. I can't have heard something unusual. That
What's
unusual.
the matter, Senpai?
I still
was
think the
last
first one was just
surprise.
the most cursed.
Absolutely.
something
I love
just now?
organized rice.
Yeah, I heard it too.
That image is
No
just so
way.
powerful.
So it wasn't just me?
Eerie voice.
A voice?
Danny DeVito.
Is that?
I follow Naoto's gaze and notice an eerie light swaying near the studio ceiling. Like a fog machine or stage pyrotechnic effect, it's light up by a strange light. It's as if it's looking down upon us.
The story is only now starting, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Can I just quit the game and go back to free mode so I can do at least 1 or 2 dances?
Yeah, here, hold on. Just let it finish this part, and we'll finish. I'll let you know when this chapter is over.
2 hours in, 1 piece of gameplay. Ayy.
No, yeah, Sora, this story is long. Like, we are only now getting to the actual story.
I can't believe you gifted 5 subs for nothing. Like no
Huh?
dance whatsoever.
Oh, I planned on doing it this stream anyways.
What?
I just did it earlier than intended.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna wait until you did Yosuke dancing, but then I realized you might never get around to it. So I did it when you mentioned it. Sora, I don't. Okay, I
I
was
stare
gonna
at the
say.
sound of Rise calling my name. Where am I? I mean, I can boot up Xenoblades 2.
It would be easier to speedrun that game than play this story.
Yeah, the speedrun is like 20 hours, I think, something like. No, it's 5. No, it's 5 hours, I think.
Don't.
Rise,
Don't, T.
are you alright?
Bet I will.
We're okay. You're the one we're worried about. We couldn't wake you up at all.
Yes.
It's such a weird trio to start the game with, like, without any of the other characters. It's just Naoto, Rise, and you. Quite literally you.
It's so dark here, I can't see anything. Where are we?
Wait, if Sora's in VR, does that mean technically the 2D images are 3D?
Wait a minute, are you telling me that we are technically in a video game for Sora, meaning that we are Persona 4?
Yes.
I can't believe we are a Persona reference.
We always have been.
We've always been Persona references, oh my god.
Well, I definitely have.
I've always been a Persona 4 reference.
Oh shit, it's... Oh fuck.
It wouldn't be a Persona game without a god.
Dan's
And
gone,
the
yeah,
god-
neat.
Dan's gone.
Neat.
I mean, I can slow dance, that's about it. Does that count for anything?
Hey, at least the stage looks better
I
than a
can
fucking
Fortnite dance.
dungeon.
Don't even try it, like, is that good?
No,
Suddenly
I
a
don't know how to Fortnite
di-
dance, I just can.
Is it a dim or a dime? It's a dime, right?
A dim light?
Dim-
It's like a
dim
dark
It's a
light.
dim? Oh, a dim light
Dying
turns
to be
on.
with an E on the end, I'm pretty sure.
And we realized where we are. Well, perhaps it's not exactly where we are, but what kind of place this is. We appear to be standing on a stage, a fairly gaudily decorated one, like for a concert. The stage itself isn't lit. Yep. Well, but it's overly
Imagine
decorated and exaggerated in every way possible. Simply put, its design screams out Rise's back in the showbiz. What in the world is this?
Just who the heck are you? Not only did you drag us here, you put this thing together. What are you trying to accomplish?
Zach, stop it.
Unfortunately, now I have to leave the voice chat.
Alright.
Farewell,
Good
friend. We love
Tragic
you.
backstory. I'll be able to watch Sora. I'll be able to watch it as well with the talk. That's the only problem.
Okay.
Alright, well, we love you.
Have fun. You know,
Bye-bye.
tragic backstory, you know, and stuff. Have fun.
Shadows?
Bye-bye.
Night night. So, Arsene, how about that airline food, huh?
Shut up. Can we make a dense group where it's just airlines companies?
Airlines companies, yeah. I'm gonna dress up like those really weird pretzel crackers that you get on the plane. I'm gonna dress like one of those. They're like
I mean,
shortbread, but not bread.
I was more talking about the actual airplane company.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
I'll
like
dress like United Airlines, and
yeah,
then I'll
United
hopefully
Airline
go.
or America Airlines, I guess. On closer
There's too many
inspection, the
airlines.
shadows. I guess I'm gonna be Ryanair because it's like cheap, just like me. So on closer inspection, the shadows' bodies are all connected from their necks, hands, and their legs with strange ribbons within. Not written.
Writhing. It's like
Writhing, as if
shaking,
alive
shivering. I
themselves.
don't know.
Yeah, I know. This isn't good. If a battle breaks out, it won't be easy breaking through their numbers with just the three of us. Shut the fuck up.
Have you seen yourself in the Persona 4 Golden animation?
He literally beat a fucking god by himself, technically.
Remember the Golden animation when he first woke up to Izanagi
it's
and then
amazing.
beat like an entire game worth of shadows?
It's such a good animation. I fucking love it.
It's so good.
To hell with that! Send us back home now!
You kidnap us and now you want us to dance for them? What do you think we are, a Twitch streamer?
Uh-oh.
The shadows.
Uh-oh.
All of a sudden, the shadows stop moving as a silent stillness falls upon the
By
area.
the way, Leaf, before you continue this, I want you to know, remember a while back when you jokingly said, I wonder if Persona music is canon?
Did I say that?
Yeah, I remember you a while back jokingly saying in a VC, I wonder if Persona music is canon, and then I went silent. Because you're about to realize why I went silent.
Well, more like dancing, because, it doesn't, because they're in 3 and 5, they're in a dream.
Yeah, no, all the dancing games are canon, except in 3, so Persona Q and Persona Dancing, they're all canon games, but they do it by saying, oh, well, it's canon, but, they forget. So it's like,
yeah,
whatever.
but it's, Persona Q doesn't make sense.
No, it does, because,
the dancing, I get it, but not Persona,
remember how in both Persona 3 and Persona 4 you get sick for about a week?
No, because I didn't get that far in 3.
Well, remember in 4 when you was sick and then your friends would come and visit you? And Teddy stayed with you for a while?
That I know. At the same time,
yeah, that was when Persona Q took place.
I guess, yeah.
During the time you was sick and during the time Makoto was sick. Those are the times Persona Q took place.
And I know that in Q2 it's
they explain how they got there in Q2.
Just after they got Akechi. Because they said that he's a rookie to this, in quotes.
Yeah, so in Q2 it's nobody's sick, but they're driving through mementos and get sucked in, and then in Tartarus they get sucked in, and then the TV world they get sucked in.
After the mysterious voice's loud reply, the shadows begin moving their limbs in time to the song, as if they're dancing. Suddenly, we're hit with an overwhelming weakness. We have to fight just to remain standing.
Cutscene time, cutscene time.
What is this? I feel weak.
Isn't it wonderful? This song is life-giving to everyone. Don't you feel it? How they all desire to connect with you?
So that song and the shadows dance is what's affecting us.
You, Senpai.
Right.
I instantly sense Naoto's intent and we react at the same time. It says Naoto's quick draw, and my call to the persona in my heart are completely simultaneous.
Ready?
Can't wait for the PNGs to appear.
My bullet disappeared. And Senpai's persona too? Is this your doing?
So are you accused like 4 different people of being the mastermind?
Unbelievable, both of my persona and Naoto's bullets disappeared like smoke before they even reached the shadows. Just like the mysterious voice says, it looks like anything violent at all gets somehow negated in this world. I mean,
What do you want from us?
Cutscene time.
To be good children. It's all right. Don't be frightened. Let's dance together. Won't you join us, Racing Kujikawa?
My mind. Careful. This is bad.
No, I can't.
Rise-san.
oh wow.
You know, the music is canon.
I can't lose.
I guess it's implied that Rise wrote the song.
Could it be? We need to move. The shadows are being affected by our music and movement.
Like Persona 4 music. Canon story.
That eerie song we're hearing is forcing the shadows to dance. If we can interrupt that song and the shadows dance, we might get through this.
But how?
I don't know. But one idea comes to mind. If we can force them into a different song and dance like before, then maybe...
What a chatty child!
No!
Naoto-kun!
You're connected with us. Now you can become the you everyone wants you to be.
Senpai! Rise-san, please! Stop their dance.
Naoto!
We just have to get those shadows moving to our music, right?
Rise?
Senpai, if that stuff Naoto-kun was saying is true, then there is something we can do to help her. Right now.
Huh?
I'll try and use my persona. Maybe I can deliver our music to those shadows at full blast. The way they reacted to my music earlier, I think I might be able to affect them a little bit. But I don't think that'll be enough. That's why I need your help too, Senpai. If music and movement affects them, then we should be able to pull them into our rhythm, right?
Step
Don't worry,
on.
just show off your cool dance.
Just love this music.
Do it, Senpai.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I didn't want to mention it, but yeah. This game could be a bit weird. Finally, it took 2 hours and 14 minutes exactly, but we're getting gameplay.
I can do this.
I can still scratch with the sticks, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to put in normal, isn't it? Oh wow, I did a great. Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, easy is incredibly easy in this game.
Well, you said
It
normal
gets a
was
bit
like
more
hard.
Well, no, the thing is on later songs, like the quicker ones, easy can be like normal, normal can be like hard. But like,
Also,
imagine, like easy on the other dancing games are really baby.
Here's
In
the
this
thing.
game, it's
I have
definitely
a
baby as well. But...
I have a disadvantage because my screen is actually way too big.
No, I understand. Mine is
So
as
I have
well.
to
I play on
pull-
the TV, so I end up having to sit like far away from my TV and then end up playing the game and realizing, wow, I can't see.
Yeah, and it's really colorful. It's a bit too colorful, actually.
It's hard to play there.
Like basically, I don't see my entire screen. I have to move my head, or I have to pull back, which I don't
Sora,
want to do.
spoiler alert, it's actually Joker Persona 5.
Shut up.
Yeah, but you can see what I mean by it was meant to be on the Vita because like the notes are sporadic. They're all over the place.
I wish you can just change the HUD,
What do you mean?
like closing up the screen and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, but then the notes would be slower. Like you can change note speed to make it a bit more. It's weird because the notes will be hit at the exact same time as any other note speed, but they show up on the screen quicker or slower than depending on your note speed.
So oh yeah, I'm gonna
This
sing
game-
a lot.
Oh no, you absolutely should. The funniest part about this game is like how many things they cut from this one going into the other ones because
It's your last chance.
like they have like triple notes, quadruple notes. It's incredibly tiring.
I did a good. Fuck.
Yeah, you did it good at the start as well, I think.
By the way, time to make history is like my alarm.
As it should be, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use my phone properly because I don't like iPhone, and I don't know how to make my my notes ever anything actually.
Answer my call.
I've been trying to make my ringtone different, but I can't. Oh yeah, the Personas do this.
What a useless thing. I'm sorry, but
You can skip it.
yeah, but you know. Brilliant.
I mean, all of them have their own.
I got money. Persona dollar. Oh wow, oh, wow, it's like silver trophy immediately.
As long as you don't get a miss, you'll get a silver trophy pretty quickly. The trophies are not that hard.
Can I just
Like,
retry
they
so I can
be
replay
annoying.
a song and like, like you know, having a bit of gameplay? No, like just for this.
No, you absolutely could, but I was gonna say this doesn't transfer over to free mode, so you could just play it on free play.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because these scores are different. Hi, Sora. Why, dude?
You can grow to hate music if it's your alarm. I'm changing my alarm every 2 weeks.
It's weird because I'm the opposite, where I grow to love music if it's my alarm, because it really depends on how I wake up. Like, if I wake up to a song I like, I wake up a lot more content than I would if I woke up to an obnoxious alarm sound.
Yeah, because I was on a near mood, I had Song of the Ancients from Automata, like, last 2 weeks. So, steady my ragged breath and stay locked in place as the adrenaline dies down. I see, I only realized it after dancing in front of an audience for the first time. But dancing really is expression. It seems like conveying what's in your heart is easier in this world compared to ours. At first the shadows were just pushing that eerie song at me, but I could feel their hearts being drawn to our music and dancing. That eerie voice, and the shadows might have been using that system to their advantage to try and control us. Instead, we use that against them. In other words, we won them over. Still.
Good job, Senpai! That was a fantastic performance! Actually, what was that persona just now? There was something different about it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, pretty much,
But I
Sora.
thought I wanted to convey my feelings to those shadows. My
They
persona
try to explain
responded
literally
from within.
everything.
Way to go, Senpai! And that's why you're our leader. Only you can pull off something that amazing.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you saw, Zach, some domain for website have been renewed for Persona, and some have been...
Yeah, I saw. Wasn't one of them P5U?
So P5U has been renewed, which could be Persona 5 Ultimax.
That's the weird thing.
It's
I don't think they would call it that. I think they would call it Persona 5 Arena. But at the same time, it could mean something like that. The weird thing is...
They drop P5AG, which is weird.
I think that they renew things because they want to have the chance to use them if necessary.
Also, P5U could be a mobile game. Just saying.
Mhm. I'm hoping that they'll do something with it, but at the same time, you know, they also did P5D, 3D, they did PQ, but they've also gotten a bunch of those that they never ended up using. So who knows?
Yeah, but you know, it's weird that they renew one and not the others.
P5 Ultimate Strikers, so true.
I mean, I want to see a Persona 5 Royal Strikers.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I would
like that.
I would be down for that.
It'd be weird to change the story to fit zooming, but
Imagine you can use a fuck, what's his name again?
Maruki?
Maruki, yeah.
I feel like that's my one gripe with
it's true.
Strikers. I think it's an incredible game, but I really wish they had DLC for characters like Akechi. I think it would have been really nice to have
I had
that.
nothing concrete backing it up, but I still felt it clearly. In truth, my persona was responding to my desire to express my feelings. I took well, the problem is that, you know, Strikers is canon. That's why they couldn't bring it Akechi back.
Yeah, but isn't Hyrule Warriors also canon?
Not really.
Okay. I mean, they had outfits and stuff. I know Adachi isn't canon in P4D. I know that the outfits aren't canon in the main game. So, I mean, it wouldn't have been weird for them to have DLC characters.
Ever since the case ended and we got back to our normal day-to-day, I felt so uncertain, wondering what I could move forward. But just then, my persona erased and any doubts I had.
Nato-kun, we did it!
Well, the second Hyrule Warriors literally builds a new timeline. So, yes, it is canon.
I love how Yu has such a personality in this game. Like, he's uncertain about himself. He's still...
Well, just like
he's
in
still
the anime,
trying to be himself.
Just like in the anime. I'm sorry, but P4 anime is really, really good.
No, the P4 animation's amazing.
You sensed it? But you got
He
no
actually,
pun intended, but it is very much golden.
And he really fight himself, which, you know,
yeah,
makes
his fight
sense.
against Margaret in the animation is one of the best fights in the series.
Because of that,
Yeah, Arsene, but the point of P4 was also that you can't always erase them. Like, you can get rid of them, but you won't be able to erase your past or erase the uncertainty in yourself. But the point of it is to move forward anyways. You know, getting rid of that fog, getting rid of the cloud above the truth, which is, you know, you can know the truth and still, I suppose, disagree with it. But at the end of the day, the answer is still there. So, you know, it's understandable why he disagrees with himself.
With Naoto's theory and my intuition, it seems clear that the song and the shadows dancing are meant to bind us to the will. As I speculate, Rise seems somehow unhappy with Naoto's words. She pouts, indignant.
That's crazy. You're no one else but you, Nato-kun.
Well, in hindsight,
Absolutely,
I
Arsene.
can see how bizarre the assumption was. So my theory is that the ribbon has the power to
Yeah, the
reduce
point
those
was to get rid of that fog, not to, like,
I sensed it too.
not to lose all doubt.
While I was dancing.
My thing that I love about the P4 anime is that,
If I did.
like I said, like, Yu is fighting himself, because if you think about the, well, not in, P3 I still don't get the whole shooting itself. Like, I just to, well, I guess it's just
The
to
way
say
they
you're
summon their
living with no
personas is
fear.
by...
Like,
The
you're
way they summon their personas is by accepting their mortality, by realizing that
I
they're
guess,
gonna die
yeah.
eventually, and that's what brings out the best of you.
Okay,
The
okay,
point
I
of
guess,
Persona
yeah.
3 is basically
And-
saying, like, yeah, your persona is the best version of you, and the best way to bring that out is in a life or death situation. That's when you get your true answer.
Yeah, and also, like, in P5, they all rip their mask. Except, well,
Mhm.
except Futaba, because she has glasses, not a mask. Because that's...
Yeah, the only
she-
difference between P3 and P5's way of summoning is that P3 is more physically confrontive.
Yeah, but, like...
Or emotionally confrontive.
And it's why I,
P5 is more
I love with
physically.
the P4 anime compared to the actual game, because the P4 game, you never fight himself. He
Mhm.
doesn't have to accept his other self, which he does in the P4 anime, because his fear is to lose his friends, to be lost, basically, like to be alone again, and that's why he basically has to face himself by facing Margaret.
I mean,
but
his parents are negligent. His family wasn't there for him. He was sent away, and then the one family he gets is his uncle and his daughter, and then the daughter has to go through things, the uncle has to go through things. So you go through hell, but he doesn't want to lose those people. He doesn't, like he said in the animation, he doesn't care about the truth. The only reason he's seeking is so that he can be with his friend.
It's maybe at the end, Sora, but he still fights himself. Like, he does what he should do. Like the others. The others only get their persona. And it makes sense that he doesn't have to face himself because Izanami basically activates his power.
Sora, the reason that Adachi and you both had their personas already was because they were in contact with Izanami. So they didn't have to awaken to them. They were like the first people. They were the first ones to be able to get into the TV. The only difference was the TV hosted shadows, which is why the other people got their personas, was because they were able to accept those shadows rather than fight them. But you and Adachi didn't have to go through that. So it was interesting that you had to... He didn't even fight his shadow. He fought Margaret. The only difference was Margaret gave life to his shadow. His shadow was there in the TVs.
I mean,
not wrong, Arsene.
I mean, P4 makes sense because this is all the like one arcana is one person basically, so actually makes sense in a way.
Rise-san, you didn't get that sense from watching him dance?
Of course I did. I could tell his dancing was different from usual. I just couldn't put it into words because of all that persona stuff that happened.
Yeah, I'm sure you got the message loud and clear, Rise.
I'm pretty sure the end of the chapter is nigh.
And they all die. Sad time.
Rather, they're being sent back.
The cheering shadows envelop in a glow shine even brighter and begin dissolving, as if melting into light. It's a beautiful sight, despite the situation we're stuck in. We can't help but marvel.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I prefer DC.
It's also one of the things I love about Persona. Like, all protagonists have like 3 based answer, which is always yes, no, and then a third one. P3 is I don't care. P4 is literally you can say anything he wants, but no one's gonna get mad. And P5 Joker always tries to crack a joke, but just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I love it for that.
It's nice as well because it does bring life back from Tatsuya. I miss Tatsuya. Persona 2 had such a wonderful character in Tatsuya. Wouldn't it be no yes, smartass? Because you usually is accepting and agreeable, but Makoto doesn't want to do anything, so he would be more of a no yes.
Returning? To where?
Also, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Like,
okay.
So, if you want to talk about Persona, you're free to do so.
Well, I'm glad you asked because I'll go on my tangent that I wanted to do earlier. So, Persona 2, right? As far as I know, Innocent Sin was the original one. It was a duology, so Innocent Sin came out first and Eternal Punishment. But for some reason, Innocent Sin only released in Japan. Didn't have an American release until the PSP remake of it. So there was Innocent Sin on the PS2. Only came out in Japan. PSP had Innocent Sin, but it was a localization. And then when they re-released Eternal Punishment on the PS2 was localized. So we only got Eternal Punishment. We didn't get Innocent Sin. So we got the sequel of the original game. And then when they remade the game for PSP, we didn't get Eternal Punishment. So the only way you can play it with like English localization is you would have to play the original game or the first game on the PSP and then play the second game on the PS2. Why didn't they just localize Eternal Punishment? I know it came out around the time Persona 4 Golden came out, so it was like, you know, nobody's going to play Eternal Punishment because they want to play Golden. So technically, the Vita's going to die soon. I get that's why they did it. But what's the point of localizing Innocent Sin and then not localizing Eternal Punishment? Because then the original PS2 games, you get one but not the other. And then on PSP, you get the other one and not the original. There's no point. There was no point to doing that to us. It's so confusing and convoluted, and all of the games came out in Japan, so they're doing fine. We're the only ones that didn't get the game. What's the point? They thought it would be funny to have you complain. I mean, at that point, it might as well have been just me complaining for 20 minutes because I complain about it so frequently. It's just so confusing because the Eternal Punishment's such a good game. The irony is it's better. The PS2 games were better than the PSP games. So going back to Eternal Punishment's even better. But why not port it properly? Mother 3, I mean, recently there was that guy from the Old Spice commercials. I think his name's Terry Crews. He recently tweeted that they should port Mother 3 or localize it. And, like, I agree. God. I'm so excited to start streaming because it's gonna be 3 hours of me just doing this every day. As soon as I start screaming, it's gonna be me screaming into a mic about localization.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had to open the door.
I went on a tangent.
I mean, yeah, as you do.
It's just so obnoxious. Why would they release one game and not the other, and then do the opposite when they come to PSP? What's the point? Zach the memes and Leaf server in a sec. Oh boy. Arsene, I'll start streaming Persona 5 and I'll just rant the entire time.
Maybe they realized something wasn't right.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Still, what could those shadows have been?
Oh, God.
Didn't seem quite like the shadows we knew.
Nato has a point. We are out of danger for now, but the situation's left us with countless questions and barely any answers. First, we need to find some way to escape from here.
You don't like this stage after all the trouble I went through to prepare it.
You again. I've had enough of this. Is your idea of eternal bonds tying up the shadows with that?
I thought chapter 1 would be over by now. I didn't remember it being
That's
this
right.
long.
If this is the connection you speak of, then it's much too one-sided.
Remember 2.5 hours ago when we said, yeah, we'll try this story for a little bit?
It's fine. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, it's a great story. It's just such a long one.
Also bought the first Persona 4 manga. I have to read that.
Oh, you absolutely should. It's so well done. If you like the animation, you're gonna like the manga.
Yeah, I have I have all P3, P5. I have 6 books. There's like 9 planned, I think, and there's 13 for P4. But for
I have
now, there's
most
only
of them. I just think I need to finish off like one or two more in each series. And I'll be
it's
done.
being translated right now, so I have only one. There's only one of P4 like available.
Mhm.
So the next one is in July.
I still can't believe that the manga was like, oh, you Narukami, who's he? This is Soji Seto.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm alright with that.
It's just such a weird way of renaming him. Well, wasn't it? Wait, was it Seto or Seta? I think it was Seta, actually. Yeah, Soji Seta.
You don't mean...
At that instant, everything clicks, but that would be the worst case scenario. I only hope my conclusion is wrong. I force myself to speak up, speaking with as much dread as determination.
The members of Kanamine Kitchen.
Burn my determination.
Why do you care? It has nothing to do with you.
I'll try scanning the area. Come, Persona!
PNG time.
Where shadows are bunched up. 1, 2, 4 total? I found someone! Is this... Tomoe?
No playing around in the venue. It's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
Rise hastily dismisses her persona, embrace herself, but creeping ribbons are already slithering up our legs. We completely let our guard down. Bound in ribbons, my arm puts no resistance as a tremendous force drags at my body.
No.
Yeah, it's Paper Mario.
Ribbons, also known as snakes.
Yeah, no, it's Paper Mario.
I said no.
The
Don't talk
end.
about that in this household.
Yep, the end.
What a great story. Oh man. Is that the end of the chapter? I can't remember. No, there's still a bit more.
What's this?
You
It
can
takes a
end here,
moment to
by the way. This is like.
realize- What?
Wait, pause real quick. Yeah, go to chapter select.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna finish this. Next
Okay.
takes a moment to realize that the three of us are back in the same Takura production studio we were in before we got sent to that
There's
war. I
10
went
parts
very
to
fast
each
on that one.
chapter.
Recent
Or
Naruto
chapter
seems to
one.
have made ungraceful landings, but they're alright for the most part.
Ow! Jeez! Is this how you treat an idol?
Looks like we're back
I
in
know
the
you guys
studio.
are going through, like, you know, this whole dance
So as
game.
soon
I'm
as
playing
we
Animal
reject the
Crossing.
bond that boy spoke of, we're
Damn.
promptly asked to leave.
I wish I had that
I know.
patience.
At least we're all
What,
back
for
safe.
Animal Crossing?
I have the game,
I
and
was
I
honestly
touch it like
bracing myself for the worst.
10 days.
I mean, if you play like an hour a day, like, you know,
I
I
don't
grab
have the
my
time.
fossils, I do my
It was
daily
definitely
shops, I get my
Tomoe's.
Nook
I'm
miles,
certain
and
that's
then
who
I turn
picked
it
up on
off.
The same Tomoe-san we met earlier?
I'm pretty sure,
Don't Animal Crossing me, binge.
That's right. Reese
How
has picked
dare
up
you
on
call
some
me a
presents. We were forced out. If we realize Tomoe-san, then she must be still trapped there, even as we speak. If that's the case, there's something else I need to confirm immediately. And the other?
Arsene, you should just buy a cheap DS, like a pre-owned DS, and then play Wild World. It's pretty good.
a lot bigger than I thought. The only reading I picked
I like
up on
Wild
in the
World a
moment I
lot. It was a
had
very good
Tomoe.
game.
Given what we heard from Konami-san, it's safe to assume the rest of Kanami Kitchen disappeared around the same time. If you detected Tomoe-san's reading over there, the others are likely to have been taken as well.
Yeah, Naoto's right.
The rumored video clip that plays at midnight, victims who have fallen unconscious. and now
Zach, you have to go
I have a
to
DS, friend for.
my server.
Oh boy,
in
let me go
Muse.
check.
This does seem to demand an investigation.
Organized life. I did in fact look, and I'm upset about it. The lights. Oh no! Oh no! I don't like that at all. Oh
There
no!
were
That
shadows there too.
hurts.
It seemed kind of like the TV world we used to go.
Then there's that voice.
Oh my
You
god!
don't really think it's that,
You saying the you look
That's beyond
image
my
reminded me of
Let's
you
put that
losing the
possibility
game.
aside for now.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if
not what we
anybody
need
was
to focus
playing
on
that
right
game
now.
until just now, but if you were, you just lost.
The video that plays at midnight, a world apart
Come
from
on.
reality, shadows that lurk there are personas and missing victims. Even at this stage, it's clear enough that that is beyond what normal people can handle. We need to sort through the situation and come up with some plans to rescue Tomoe-san and the others.
You're fucked. Yeah, Sora, the point of the game is that you don't remember the game exists. So as long as you forget about the game, you're winning. But if you remember the game, then you lose. Yeah, well, you've lost us.
You're still playing that thing? You're Childs. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Childs with an S, yes.
Well, Leaf, that's the point of the game, is that the game is that you don't remember the game. So as long as you forget about it,
I don't
you're
know.
winning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Leaf, let's say that you forget.
I know.
what we're talking
I'm
about.
playing. I'm playing.
You're playing Persona 4 dancing. You do not care.
No, like you said, until you think that the game
Oh.
exists, you don't lose the game. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I see, of course. Well, let me explain the entire lore of the game in the next 35 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be the length of that cutscene.
In this essay, I will be...
the That's right. Rise was probably serious when she asked us to do this, but the truth is, we're taking aback what she had to ask. This isn't about just anyone. Our friends, our friends' friends are in trouble. And she's trying to
Our
save them.
friends,
So of
acquaintances,
course,
friends,
there's no
trouble.
reason we wouldn't lend a hand.
I can't ping in VR right now.
We need a plan.
I will check
Yosuke
memes
and the
in
others will
1
be here
minute.
any
Let me
moment.
just grab Sable's furniture because Sable wants to give me furniture, the recipes, or designs, or whatever it is.
We need our rest after all.
Right.
Da, da, da,
Things are gonna get busy,
da,
so we should rest while we can.
da, 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 da.
But I won't tell her anything.
Yeah, I agree. It's for her own safety.
Okay, so I'll just contact our gang. Well then, you two ready to go home?
Yeah.
Very much so.
We did it, Reddit. For members of Konami Kitchen missing and we miss your other world. We might be used to this by now, but I doubt it will be easy. Looks like we'll have a lot of talk about when Yusuke and the others arrive. I follow Risa and Naoto and head towards the studio exit.
At this point, I could have sat down. Have you
Oh,
been
cool!
watching
Another
VR this entire
cutscene.
time?
Cool! Another cutscene with the Velvet Room. Cool.
I think this is the end of the chapter, actually.
Yeah, it's gonna take 45 minutes.
No, this should be about 3 more minutes, and then there's the end of the chapter. Because she's gonna be like, ho ho ho.
I wonder
well,
which.
did you know this actually
Who
is a
she's
video
talking?
game.
Who she's talking to though?
You, the protagonist, and not the protagonist, but the player. Like YOU. She's talking to us as people. We are in the Velvet Room right now, but nobody of like in the game, just us specifically. We are literally canon to Persona. We are a Persona reference.
Mm-hmm. The woman
There
smiles
was a-
joyously before looking towards you again.
However,
There was
this
a
did not
theory when
deter him,
this game first came out
and
that the
as if
person in the Velvet Room was actually Joker,
his
but
power
it's pretty
changed
clear it's
its
the
form.
protagonist.
No,
Or the
that,
player.
that
sorry.
doesn't make sense. That would be Joker.
But it'd be a cool reference. But like,
It would be a
it's
cool
not.
reference.
It's not Joker.
One thing it could be her next guest.
Well, that's why people were thinking like it might be Joker, because all of them only have one guest per.
Fascinating, don't you think?
I mean, we don't know that.
I'm pretty sure Elizabeth says that in P3.
By the way, have you thought about why you have found
I mean,
yourself here?
Yeah,
Who knows?
I guess not finishing the game would not help me that. There.
That's true.
I asked only out of
Yeah,
my
I think
own
Elizabeth says like, yeah, we are made to be based on like whatever our guest prefers. Like, you know, like we are what our guest is or whatever. I don't know. They're a part of them, so it
pretty
makes
much
sense why
you
he-
like a mature woman.
Well, well.
I won't say anything about Joker.
No, we don't talk about that. I don't think it's like romantically. I think it's just like in terms of what they're most comfortable around. Like you never had a parental figure, so it would make sense why Margaret's older and more mature. Joker's a child at heart, so it explains why Lavenza is his.
And then Makoto just wants someone that is
and,
as
like,
crazy as him.
Yeah, and plus Makoto,
Here is where we
you
left
know,
off
with
their
Elizabeth,
festival.
she's very overall like excited and energetic, which Makoto says in the movie is what he wishes he could be because he's so like toned down, and ever since his parents died, he's been so
Oh
out of
my
it.
god, there is
But,
more.
like, so
Can
yeah,
I just say
Elizabeth
fuck
is
off?
like kind of what Joker or what Makoto would. I told you to go to chapter select, and 10 minutes ago you just said no. I'm fine. I'd love to read more.
All right, fuck off. It's literally like, yeah, chapter 1 to for fuck's sake. Why you just
Yeah. Oh my god, we're on 180. Yeah, so there's up to 110. Chapter 110 is where it finishes. Go to shopping. No, wait, I'm gonna give you a free trophy. Go to shopping. Go to shopping!
Hey, there's no snowflakes.
Oh, I was wrong. It's not Heartbeat Heartbreak. It's Snowflakes that you unlock.
What do I have to do?
That's my bad. Go to shopping, buy an outfit for you, and buy an accessory for you. No, you really don't want to spend money on that right now. Go to costume.
Yeah, but
Go to you. Buy Yasuha jersey. Yeah. No.
the vampiric apparel. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
buy
god,
the
he has a
Yasuha
fucking Dojima skin. No.
Yeah, the hard-boiled look. There's also a Dojima mask.
Looks like we're running low.
Buy the high jersey, and then go to accessories. Yeah, that's fine. And then go to
The
you,
red
and then buy the
headphones.
bear-made glasses. Or the headphones, either one. Okay, and then now you can go.
Yeah, I got one trophy just by buying the costume.
Sora, I just said what you said. What the hell?
Yeah, he wants to be a little girl.
Oh well.
I actually like dance.
Your affection, your. Oh, well,
Alright, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it on easy because I'm a pun bitch.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I'm gonna
Actually, you want
start
to
the
do
stream.
specialist first so Sora doesn't lose his mind?
No, because he's gonna do it on Beat Saber after that.
Yeah, but then I can give you the trophy if you go to specialist real quick.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
Do this.
Actually, normal or your affection is really fun. Easy is kind of not great.
Yeah, but
It's really not that bad. Your affection is one of the easiest songs in the game. Normal is basically like just regular. It's not that bad in this. My beloved, I love him. No, Arsene, you're right. Some songs are really hard on normal, some songs are really hard on easy, but your affection's one of the easiest in the game, so it's not that bad.
Wow, awesome! Now comes the highlight.
I did a good. Fuck.
It's a boyfriend! Do you see why I wanted you to play it on normal? You and Yosuke dancing together, that's the one reason I wanted you to play normal mode.
Is he dancing with Teddy when it's easy?
On easy, I think. The one reason I wanted you to play normal was to watch the boyfriends in action.
I don't care. I'm gonna do dance. I'm still gonna do dance before finishing the stream. Because dance is actually a
Will
really
you
good
try
song.
this song on hard mode for me? Because I really want you to try it
No.
on hard mode for me.
Fuck you.
Please, it's so fun!
No, tomorrow.
No, boo.
It's my stream.
It's my stream. I really want to. I'm gonna make you play hard mode of this eventually, though.
Yeah, eventually.
It's really not that bad. Like, honestly, blessed boy.
Oh, fuck. Didn't see that note.
Also, I'm sorry if I talk over specific things. I'm delayed heavily, so I'm doing my best here.
I'm going in too.
The boyfriend.
You can do this, Yosuke.
You hear that song so much time in Persona 4. It's crazy how
Oh,
it
absolutely.
gets to your head.
Yeah, your affection, signs of love, snowflakes at the end, heartbeat, heartbreak, and heaven. Those are like the main
Well,
five that people can do.
Snowflakes is only in Golden, right?
Yeah, snowflakes is added to golden with the new semester portion.
Yeah.
Like none of the winter plays. I love how he just has like an electric guitar. I love him so much.
Alright, let's do dance real quick because I think that's the one with Nanako.
You had great rhythm, Yosuke. Very fluid.
I don't think you unlocked her yet.
No, but I
don't
think
know,
it's
I
the
might be
one
wrong.
that you can have her. Oh, the track has been added. Time to make history.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
To difficulty,
Can
oh
you?
boy.
No, wait. I'm begging you to try hard mode time to make history. It's so funny. Please.
No,
Please for
I
me.
don't want to do.
Please. It's so good.
No.
You can quit at any time.
No.
No. It's so funny.
I don't want to.
You don't have to. You don't have to. It's just really funny. I played it for the first time yesterday. Well, not for the first time, but for the first time on this file, and I forgot about it completely.
You know what? I'll do normal dance.
That's fair. You should change his outfit as well, because the
Too
way
late.
you do it is weird in this game.
Too late.
Sure.
Too late.
My moves.
Dude, trying to make history on hard bullied me.
I can hear Nanako already.
That went well.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. I thought you got to unlock her in the story first. Oh no, it's that you unlock her outfit. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah. You're fine to play it her right now. You just have to unlock her outfit in the story.
I did it good already. Fuck.
All right, I'm ready.
Do you want to see Sora Master Specialist? Absolutely.
All right.
I want to see Sora play All Night Difficulty Time to Make History on VR. Yeah, those are the triple notes I told you about.
Oh, look at it. It's so wholesome.
They're so cute together. Oh yeah, so she's wearing her regular outfit. Okay, that is what I was confused on.
Thanks for adding your style, Monica.
All right, great job.
Dance. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's have fun again. That went well. Yeah. All right.
You have a good combo going.
It's ready.
Surprisingly,
That went well.
You're popping off.
I did it good. I saw it. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it just came up on screen for me.
That went well. All right.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Fucking kanji.
I love kanji so much. Yeah, those 4 notes are really tough for me. I don't know why, but for some reason I stress out.
Nailed that one. Good job, Nanako. You danced well.
By the way, those green notes on hard difficulty, they go in different intervals. So sometimes you have
Yeah, I
to
know.
start a green and end the green at different
I know,
times. It's
I know.
awful. I mean, I love it, but I hate it, you know? Hi, Thora.
Went well.
I'm sorry. I've been playing Animal Crossing at the same time, so I only now looked up. What is it? Howdy. W. So true. Agreed.
All right.
What about the letter W? Previous.
Went
At
well.
least I think I didn't miss a note.
Oh,
I
I
don't
want
think
to
I
see you play
missed a note.
Specialist because you seem curious. I don't think you missed a note either, actually. I think you also got all the scratches. Specialist on. Yeah, specialist.
That went exactly the
Yes,
way
I didn't miss one.
You did a
Fuck
great
it.
job. So I'll give you a gold star.
Ah, I got a gold star from Nanako.
Aww. I
Alright, I'm
love
gonna.
her. She's so sweet.
Oh, Nanako has been unlocked as a partner, and I unlocked best friends. Isn't the P4 arena song?
I think you're gonna enjoy it. Have you seen Kanji dance?
No. Alright,
Oh, wait.
Oh
you
yeah,
have the
it is
time to
Kanji.
play best friends.
No, no. I'm stopping here. It's been 3 hours and 2 hours of just
I'm
cutscenes. No,
excited to see
2
you
hour and
play
a
that
half of
tomorrow.
cutscenes. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. Yes, it was a lot of cutscenes, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's a good story.
It's a good story. Yeah, probably is. But yeah, I'm gonna keep.
Probably.
I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. Probably. We'll see after work tomorrow. That's also a thing. But yeah. Anyway.
We shall see.
Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Zach and
Thank you
Arsene,
for having
for
me.
joining me. And have yeah, I don't know what I wanted to say. So
It was fun.
have a good night and see you tomorrow.
Persona 2 should have.